on Inspirational Adventures of Saltmarsh, where everybody has a great time. Nobody ever feels threatened or unsafe. You guys had paid a visit to a hardworking single mother of several hundred babies, trying to make her way in the world. She drives her own car. She pays her own bills. Independent dragon, that sort of thing. Don't let no man tell her how to run her life. You found her lost baby and were returning the lost baby in exchange for, I believe, fresh-baked cookies. And everybody was gathering around in the innermost sanctum of her lair. The lights were lit brightly so that everyone could see each other clearly. Tari had put a fire on to keep everybody nice and warm. Yeah, so overall, it was just a lot of feel-good, happy times. So,
all right. Now I feel really guilty.
So, let's get... No, don't. She's a horrible monster. Okay. So, yeah. So let's continue where we left off, which I think was right as her turn came up and RNGesus was like, LOL, you guys are doing great. Breath weapon comes back. So, yeah, we'll just jump right back into that.
Wait, can we skip past like that turn and go to our turn?
Oh, gosh.
I think it's Nick's turn right now.
Nah, I wouldn't want to deprive you guys of the challenge. I mean, that's what everybody doesn't want to look back at this dragon fight and be like, ah, we forgot to let her breathe her breath weapon for the third or fourth time. Okay. So everybody should be back on this map. All right. Special requested music. Let's see. Again, I don't know. This is apparently a show about superhero kids at high school. I wouldn't know. I haven't watched the show and cried almost every episode because of how hard these children work and the hardships that they go through and the pressures they're under. Because I don't watch anime or anime, whatever it is. Yeah, I cry every episode. Every episode. All right, here we go.
Oh, are we still doing the extra 50 HP from...
So everybody should have healed up 50 HP because I went back to spellcasting school after our session last week. I didn't go to bed till like 3 in the morning. And yeah, so not just me, but like every person I know that plays Dungeons & Dragons doesn't know how the fuck spellcasting works. So there were, rather than try to rewatch last week and figure out what mistakes were made, I'm just going to be like, everybody, I'm just going to refund 50 HP. So if you don't want it because you like hard mode, please don't take it. But if you feel like you may have been targeted by spells that shouldn't have targeted you, then please take 50 HP. It's totally your choice.
I was going to keep Spencer down because he definitely would have been hit by both of those spells.
Oh yeah, he was at the epicenter of the blast. Yeah. Yeah. He wasn't. When I say player characters, I don't mean pets. So yeah.
Hey, hold on.
That'd be like
Naru is conscious and he cares about shit.
Yeah. So that'd be like, I don't know, worrying about Skull's sword or something. I don't know. No, that's terrible. Spencer is an important beating heart of the team. Okay. So off in the distance, you hear Luck of the Draw pull out his Bluetooth speakers and start playing his inspirational track that he's been saving just for this moment. Even as a Tyrannosaurus Rex, you could hear the inspirational music echoing and reverberating off of the shadowy cavern walls, and you feel inspired, Tyrannosaurus Rex. That being said, Sinysys has blind sight. Sinysys is in her lair. She knows what she's doing. However, she has a daylight spell right in her flippin' face. She's in the middle of a microwave wall of fire. I'm gonna just roll and see what general direction this breath weapon is going to go off in. So it might be a good one. It might be just straight at a Tyrannosaurus Rex's face. We will see. Alright. Let's let's see. Oh, what a time for the mouse batteries to die. Alright, there we go. Alright, lining it up here. Bringing up a character sheet. Alright. And that should do it. Alright, from the wall of fire, you see the outline of a hideous draconic skull, curving horns going back from its face, like a kaiju version of your own skull, the Dragonborn. Its head kind of comes out, lit and illuminated by the flickering heat of the flames. The invisibility is still intact, but the location of the creature's head quite obvious. You watch as if from thin air, a geyser of acid comes spraying out and towards the hallway. If you are under this, you need to give me a dexterity saving throw.
I'm gonna use saving face, Crash.
Okay, I'm gonna save your saving face. The DC is a 20.
Oh, never. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
All right, Illyria, well done. Well done. You will take half damage, and then half again, assuming. Let's see. Assuming you still have that potion intact, and here we go. 15d8.
Yeah, I'll take half on the damage, but yeah.
All right, 69 points of acid damage.
All right, I'll take half of that. That's good. Oh, that hurt. Oh, guys.
All right, I need. Let's see. Yeah. All right. I need some wall of fire damage, please, because she's gonna get the heck out of that wall of fire. But she will get damaged by it as she goes. So I believe that was Tari. Also, Nick, I'll need a concentration check to maintain concentration on Tyrannosaurus Rex polymorph. Let's see, 69 divided by 2. You need a DC 34 to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy.
Okay. Tyrannosaurus Rex, you are no longer a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
I think Therese currently assisting our younger child.
Okay.
What can I roll?
Pharos, pick any of the 9 squares that your T-Rex form was in. You are still flying.
I'll pick this one.
Okay. Let's see. Wall of Fire. I'll just bring up the spell real quick so we can check the damage dice.
It's like 8d8 or something.
That sounds right. Yeah, that sounds pretty right. 5d8. 5d8. There we go.
All right, I can. Let's see. There we go.
Yeah, give me 5d8 damage, and I'll make a dex save for this creature. Alright, makes the save, takes half the damage, and splooshes down into the acid. You are now very much aware of the creature because 5th edition claims that when you are invisible but in a liquid, unless you are made of a liquid, people can tell exactly where you are. But she needs to get away from all this nastiness. So I'll move her token for now back to the layer where you can see. All right, that is her turn. She is below the acid line. She's under the acid. All right. According to the turn tracker, we're at the top of the initiative round. Nikolai Constantine, third of his name. You're up.
Oh my goodness, that really hurt, guys. I didn't like it. That kind of sucked. You know what? Let's see. When does Pharos come up again? Let's see. Zagra, Valeria. I'm gonna turn Pharaohs into another Tyrannosaurus Rex because I am not gonna be defeated by this shit.
If you've got the spell slots for it, go for it.
I do. Yep.
All right.
All right, Pharaohs, if you're okay with it.
Sure.
And I'm gonna duck around the corner 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Can you? I just have a question on like sequencing for. Can you do it at the end of my turn?
I can't.
Okay.
If he holds the spell, but he'd have to keep you in sight to do it, so he wouldn't be able to retreat around the corner.
But if you want to do that, Pharaohs, I can. Yeah, let's try it. So I'm gonna hold it until the end of my turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna move up right around here, I guess.
Okay.
And I will hold the T-Rex spell.
All right. Let's see. Okay, she is under the water, but there is enough water that she is, she's 20 feet high, so there's bits of her that are still out of the water. You are up against the 30-foot high ceiling, though. Is that what it's saying there, Pharaohs?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. Let's see. All right. Yeah, that'll work. Down in the acid, you see the watery shape of the creature. It looks like it is casting a spell. Anybody going once, going twice?
I'll counterspell it.
Okay. Whatever spell it was casting.
I'll do
what level
third
you get?
level.
Third level? Alright, whatever spell it was casting, you have cancelled it. Alright, Illyria, to you.
So, I need to see her to do Mark Prey. Can I see? I can't do Mark Prey, right?
I mean, you know exactly where she is, but she's still technically invisible. She still benefits from being invisible, even though you can. Okay. Yeah, even though there's no guesswork about where she's hiding. Right. She's still technically invisible.
All right, so I will do a Zephyr Strike on it. Oh, sorry. I don't know why I have a Holy Weapon attached on that.
Okay.
But with a bonus action Zephyr Strike with a Sharpshooter plus one of the +3 bolts that I have.
Okay. So this is a 20 on the attack roll?
No.
Okay, so what should I look up Zephyr Strike?
Zephyr Strike just adds a D8 to the attack roll.
Okay.
Or to the damage roll. I'm sorry.
Okay, so you're going to start concentrating on Zephyr Strike.
Right.
Okay, so lasts for up to a minute. Once before the spell ends, you can give yourself advantage on one weapon attack roll on your turn. That attack will deal an extra 1d8 force damage. Whether you hit or miss, your walking speed increases by 30 until the end of that turn. Okay, and until the spell ends, your movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. Okay, so are you using it right away?
Yeah, I would be using the bonus action to activate on this shot, so I can get the advantage and then the extra damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So so you're gonna make a normal shot against her because any amount of advantage cancels any amount of disadvantage, and then if you hit, it'll add the 1d8 force damage. Got it.
And then I'm using the +3 crossbow.
Got it.
Okay, sorry. Oh, that's totally
all right.
hit. Oh, 7, 13.
As you fire the bolts down into the liquid, she just kind of sweeps her tail under the water and just sort of pulls the bolts in the direction of her, moving currents. It does not hit.
Okay. And then I will take a second shot at her.
All right.
Let's do. Is this with disadvantage now?
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's just the one shot.
Oh, no sharpshooter. No sharpshooter. 7.
Yeah. Okay. So it's 24 because you're not doing sharpshooter? Got it.
Yeah.
24 hits. All right.
And then I'm going to dip back.
All right. Fair enough.
Alright.
Okay. As your turn ends, that will be all for the creature. Layer action. All right. She lets out a tremendous roar. And Thogrum, you hear the sound of bones rattling.
Sick.
Yeah, it sounds like some extra skellies are going to try to jump in and help. All right, that brings us to Thogrum.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and let me look at the distance.
Oh wait, there you go. Sorry, one skeleton got to go before, and he does rush up and dash up to meet you. So, right there.
Oh, well then.
Yeah. But it's one skeleton. I've
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't
well
let
then
him boss you around.
I'm gonna melee attack him. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna melee attack him real quick.
Okay. Yeah, that hits. Bludgeoning damage. He shatters.
Okay.
All right. Bonus action and move still available.
And then I'm gonna hold on to my bonus action. And for my move, I'm gonna actually just tuck myself in here.
Okay. All right. Bonus action. You calling your anvil closer? Is that what's happening?
Oh, you know what? I can't even see it.
Again, it's like Thor's hammer. You can just keep calling it to you.
Yeah, I'll just call it again.
Okay. It'll move ever so much closer. All right. I think you can just see the edge of it around this this corner as it's making its way back to you. Father.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Illyria, you do see that your teammates Luck and Evenfang have caught up. Your advice to get the hell away from the entrance and get by the light has probably saved their lives. So,
Yay.
all right. Pharos, you're up. You are not a T-Rex yet. You are just a guy.
Right.
Nick is concentrating over there. What are you gonna do?
So I want to dive bomb down to the dragon's neck area and do some slashes real quick. So I guess to go from however high up 30 feet is to its back area.
That'd be 30 feet. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Cool. Oh, so I'm critting on 19 since she's cursed. And
also, Nick, I gotta refund your counterspell because technically you can't see it, even though you could see it because it's invisibility or whatever. So
Okay.
yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So take back your 3rd level spell slot. All right. So Pharos, 26 is gonna hit.
all right, and then one more.
As you hit it, you do take 5 whole points of frost damage. Or cold damage, excuse me. And you see the shattering of what looks like icy crystals as you hit her for 14 points of damage. Okay. As you strike again, that also hits.
All right, and then one more.
Okay.
Oh man, I was hoping for
All 3 hit, even with disadvantage. The first and second attack. The second attack finishes off her ice armor. Let me double check. Nope. The first one finished off her ice armor. So yeah, she takes some beefy hits there. Well done, well done.
All right. So my intent is to like be like on top of her, and then I'll turn into a dino, and then like try to stomp on her.
Okay.
But like
still be flying in the air, kind of thing. All right.
Yeah.
Then as your turn ends, Nick, let's go over spell.
Yep.
All right, and then you become a T-Rex. Got it. Alrighty. That brings us to Skull.
Okay. In the water.
And also, the reason I'm not rolling concentration checks for her is her Constitution save is a 15, so a hit would have to deal, I think, 38 points of damage or more to necessitate a concentration check. So I don't feel like I'm just cheesing on it. I mean, it's cheesing by itself, but yeah, I'm paying attention to that. All right.
No, I wasn't worried about that. Yeah, I saw her con save. Yeah, how is Princess Nicokin? How is she like chained up or?
She is badly beaten. It looks like her legs are broken. Very badly, and not tended to well. You see bone sticking out of one of the legs. It looks infected.
Did her in Draconic. I'll be there shortly, and then I'll go over. I'll try and go on the other side of the Rex, and I'll try and stab it where I think she's a low disadvantage.
Okay. It's disadvantaged, but there's no guesswork. Like, you know where the battleship is. It's still just a pain in the ass to hit it.
All right. First attack. Yes.
Okay, 12 does not hit.
Damn. Of course it.
Yeah, 19 does not hit.
Alright, that's bonus action. I will disengage and we'll fly over this way, and that'll be our turn.
Okay, you fly back to an elevation of 30 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. As your turn ends, she will bust out a tail attack against the T-Rex, I guess. There we go. Uh, 23 for 18, T-Rex.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Alright. Skeleton number 11. The boss is calling for help. It's gonna just come scuttling along, trying its best. It'll take a dash action. Tari, to you.
Move myself down.
Okay.
Sorry, working with a tiny screen here. I will cast heat metal on the Illyria. On the arrow that Illyria shot at her.
Okay, fair enough. Let's say Constitution save.
Yeah.
Okay. She fails, so she'll take the full damage.
What's funny is she like almost passes it without fail.
Oh yeah, no, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah. All right. You can definitely see now this glowing white hot arrow that is sort of floating there. However, she is submerged in acid, so I would say that the arrow is not going to last too long.
Okay.
Just to keep that in mind.
Sure.
Yep. All right. Anything else from Tari?
I will duck back out of line of sight.
Also, for
but
that, do you
it.
drop concentration on the wall of fire then to do the heat metal?
She's out of the wall of fire, right?
Correct. Yeah, I didn't know if you wanted to keep it
Okay.
as a sort of area control thing where she wouldn't want to go back onto the island or what. But if you're casting heat metal, I think that's concentration, so
Right.
it would end
Yeah,
up
it is.
qualifier. Okay.
Yeah,
All
I'll
right,
do that. Yeah.
Just double
Yep.
checking. Okay. That brings us to Futha Jesk. All right. He's gonna fly up to Illyria, and he's gonna ask, are they okay? Is everyone all right in there?
They're okay. I think it's best for you to just stay in here. Don't go over there.
He winces at the bright lights. He looks around, and you can tell that he's extremely frustrated. He is not gonna listen. He's gonna fly over to Thogrum and fight the skeleton.
Oh.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Oh gosh, that's so sad. Alright, so he's engaged in mortal combat against this skeleton. Alright, that brings us to skeleton number 7. It's gonna try its darndest to get back in the fight. It's clogged up in this hallway. Alright, luck of the draw is going to approach. He's gonna dip around the corner. Let's see. If the shore is there and it gets deeper as it goes, and this creature is big, and there's a lit up arrow and a giant dinosaur dog paddling in the air on top of it, I would say that he probably can tell where it is. All right, he will go. He will go ahead and take a shot. There we go. Let's see. Does not hit. Man. Good job, NPCs. Alright. And then he'll back around the corner. There we go. As his turn ends, the dragon is going to use its last legendary action and try and tail whip the T-Rex. Here we go. 27 for 10.
Alright.
As that action ends,
It
her
should
turn
in
comes...
theory get disadvantage on a
Oh, my armor class
attack.
is a 13.
Okay.
Yeah, as a T-Rex.
Even with your
yeah.
sweet armor. Oh. That's right.
Yeah. As that turn ends, her turn starts, you hear the bloop 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 of legendary actions. She's gonna check for breath weapon. There is no breath weapon. Alright, fair enough. Let's see. She is actually going to use this turn to fight like a dragon. First and foremost, she's going to activate Fearful Presence. Alright. She's going to choose all y'all. She does not have to have a line of sight to you. And I don't believe this needs a line of effect either, as long as you're within 120 feet. So, she's going to use Frightful Presence as part of her multi-attack. The DC is 20 Wisdom, or become frightened. Yep.
Bam.
I want to. What's it like to pass saves? So,
Oh, well.
Turi and I are just gonna hug each other, very
That's
scared.
Luck will show you, ladies and gentlemen and folks, how it's done. Here we go. +0.
We're all hugging each other.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. All right.
I mean, you all are around the corner, so it makes more sense, right?
Oh, damn. Even Fang. Nat 20. Holy shit, buddy.
Yes.
Me and Even Fang are holding it down over here.
Yeah, that's meaningful. That's pretty meaningful. All right. Then, let's see. You are a feared, little, Tyrannosaur. I will forego one of her attacks to yank the arrow out and just sort of, crush it. So I guess she'll take some fire damage from that. So, go ahead and roll me some fire damage.
2d8 again, or something else?
Yeah, I do 2d8. All right, so she makes the save. She takes half the fire damage and spends one of her claw attacks to sort of tear the arrow free from her body. So I think that's well within the reasonable thing for her to do. Let's see. Then with her last 2 attacks, she will swim/walk over to you, Skull, staying within range of the T-Rex, and she is going to attack you with a claw attack and a bite attack.
She's still in the
She what?
water? Climb out of the water.
She's like climbing up out of it, yeah.
And this room's only 30 feet high. Okay.
Yeah. Alright, she misses with the bite. Badly. Wow. But she does hit with the claw for 12. Alright. Alright, that brings us to skeleton number 6. I will remove her water token since she is up out of the water. Alright. The man that stole her baby. She finally got you. Alright. Kobold skeletons going around the corner. Top of the round. Nick.
Is the dragon still invisible?
She is still invisible, yep. I mean,
Alright.
I could hide her midi if that would be more immersive. So.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Let's dispel that shit.
Here, we'll draw a little, There you go. Oh, okay, you're gonna dispel it?
I would like to, anyway. Yeah.
Alright. What level are you casting this dispel magic at?
I'll do 3rd level.
Okay, I'm gonna need a caster check then.
Okay. What is that? D20?
It's literally just an intelligence check.
Okay. Alright.
Yep.
Oh, I like that. Okay. Fuck!
Wait,
I don't like it.
does he need to meet or beat it? Oh, he can't save face, never mind. So you can do save face on checks too. Never mind.
Well, it's not a saving throw. This is an intelligence check. It's an intelligence check.
Oh wow.
So yeah, you could use save face on it,
Oh, I'll do that. Sure.
but
let's
wouldn't
the
have-
roll would be minus your proficiency. So you got a 1 plus whatever your intelligence
Yeah,
modifier is, which is like a 4, right? 4 or 5.
see. Yeah. And
Yeah, which only brings it to a 6. Yeah, and you're trying to get to at least a 14. So I don't know if saving face will do it.
No, yeah, his allies are.
Yeah.
close enough.
I don't think it's worth it. We'll do that next turn.
All right, fair enough.
Let's see. I'm gonna move a little bit. I don't want to be. Yeah. Or we'll kind of come around down here. And then I'll try and get rid of her invisibility next turn.
Okay, fair enough. As your turn ends, she is going to try to tail whip. Actually, yeah, that's probably what she should do. Yeah, okay. She will try and tail whip Skull. Here we go. Where is it? There we go. And I think that's a miss.
Yeah.
Rolled a 2. All right.
Could I?
Uh,
No, I'm not gonna waste it. I'll save it.
okay. Illyria, to you.
It's gonna be like holding Tariel, like behind Tariel. I'll have like my crossbow bolt, like just shakily pointed behind, and
Ooh, fair, yeah.
readying a shot if I see anything
Okay.
come around the corner. So
As
like,
your
I'll be,
turn
like, right
ends,
here.
new wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
There you go. You are no longer feared.
It's like, oh my gosh, Tariel, it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna be okay.
All right. On her Layer action's turn. You hear a ferocious roar come from in between Tyrannosaur and Skull. And something else adds itself to the initiative tracker. Alright, Thogrum, to you.
Right. I'm gonna move right here. Let's see. I think I can only see everybody around here, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm gonna cast Bless at 4th level, and
Okay.
I'm gonna bless Illyria, Tari, Luck, Nick, myself, and Buthajesk.
Okay. Yeah. I will mark them so I do not forget. Alright. You still have a bonus action. And some movement.
And then bonus action, I'm gonna drag this guy 5, 10, 15,
There you go.
20 back over here to me.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna move up here in the corner, and then I'm gonna ask for Buthajesk to, like, lad, can you let me get in there? I can't do anything back here.
Alright. He nods. He's planning to just sort of fly over these guys.
Is he flying right now? Like, can I occupy?
You guys... He's kind of big now. I would say because of how narrow it is, probably not.
Okay.
Yeah, but he if you need space, he'll take the opportunity attacks and go through here so you can get in, or he'll disengage and go through. Whatever works.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'll just try to exchange places with him. Anything.
Okay. All right. Anything else from Thogrum?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Let's see. Thogrum, as your turn ends, the dragon is going to... let's see. It's going to use wing attack. So T-Rex and Skull need to make dexterity saving throws. The DC on this is an unbelievably high amount. I'll actually just post it up because it's almost embarrassing to say the number out loud. Alright. Here we go.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a DC 23 dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
Or be knocked prone. Which, I guess if you're knocked prone while flying, do you fall? Is that my understanding of it?
Does the magic give you hover speed, or is it just flying speed?
Let me check.
No idea.
I think it does give you hover, but let's check. You touch a wounded creature, gain flight speed. When the spell ends, the target falls if it is still aloft. Let's stop the fall. It doesn't say anything about hover. Alright, so I guess you guys would fall down into the lake of acid. Alright, as she does that, she will also fly a bit. Here we go. Alright, fortunately for you, Skull, you are not above acid. There is a rock there to catch you. So you will just fall 30 feet to the rock and take 3d6. Dinosaur, though, not as lucky. You do plunge. Yeah, you do plunge into the pool of acid.
What's the damage on the acid, or does it when I start my?
It's 6d6 when you plunge into it. So 22 points of acid damage. See, you and Skull could have totally swam this thing. Alright, that brings us to Pharos the dinosaur. You still have flight enabled, so you can fly right back out of there, no problem.
Pharos, last
Yeah,
dinosaur.
That was a good show. That was a good show.
Alright.
All right. I'll fly back out of the pool of water.
Alright,
then...
you erupt from the pool of acid.
And then I'll open this up the sheet. I'll bite her.
Okay. You are very confident that she is still somewhere between you and Skull, and she pretty damn big. As you lash out, though, you are unable to get a bite off on her.
All right. Can I do the thing where I like splash water on her with my tail attack, or?
Yeah. I mean, if you want to splash acid on her with your tail.
All right. Sure.
Okay.
Just to do that to like outline her, so like to help out.
All right. Yeah. So, sure, that works. All right, Skull, to you. You can see her clearly as the acid begins to roll down her scales and muscular limbs. What do you do?
Okay.
It's essentially like a homebrew assist there, because T-Rex just doesn't know how to use its tail and its mouth to attack the same target. I'm not sure why it never figured that out, but that's just a thing. So what are you gonna do?
Look over. I see none of my allies.
No.
Bye.
Yeah. Feels good. I guess I'll just attack her once, just normally.
Okay. You can also resume flight if you'd like.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just try and hit her once. Normal, if I can hit her.
Oh wait, I'm always double checking stuff. The two of you take back your stuff, because flight, even though it doesn't give you hover, will not cause you to fall out of the air.
Okay.
Sick, dude.
Now
I
you
feel
could
like
be
this is like
you could be
magic.
yeah, you could be force moved, but you can't. But being knocked prone would just simply reduce your speed to 0 until your turn came back around, basically. So, all right.
Okay. Well, first attack missed anyway, so I'll just try again.
Sure.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, these attacks are not landing. What attacks are? You can feel the bulk of the creature just resisting the strikes.
Yeah. So I'm afraid of her, but I don't know generally where she is, and I couldn't move closer if I was frightened of her.
Correct.
Which direction can I move then? Is she like here, or
You're pretty damn sure she's right about there. So you could move towards the east.
okay. Towards this way?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, we will bonus action disengage. I also have some light speed and go 60. Go over here and land.
Okay.
And movement bonus action. I'm done.
Okay. Your turn ends. Go and give me a new Wisdom saving throw. You are still afeared of the creature. All right. Well, that brings us to Tari.
I scream desperately.
Fair enough.
I don't know where Illyria has gotten the strength to get her crossbow out, but I shakily pull mine from over my shoulder. And try to knock an arrow. I can't. Okay. And I am able to. I don't, in my fear, drop it onto the ground.
Okay. Fair. Okay.
So that's what I do.
All right. As your turn ends, you do feel the blessing of Gond upon you. Go ahead and try and master your fear. Ooh, that might work. Let's see. D4.
Yeah, let me just. There we go.
All right, just shy of the mark.
A flash of my parents telling me about their adventuring life together flashes into my mind, and I draw on that source of love to try to re-roll the.
Okay.
I guess. Just
all right.
yeah.
It was meant to be. All right. You almost master your fear, and then you notice Skull retreating.
Does she not get to use bless again with that?
It wouldn't affect bless. It would just affect the d20 roll itself. Yeah. I mean, that's lucky is re-rolling.
Oh
a
yeah,
die.
I guess I guess you get you.
All right. Anything else from Tari? Otherwise, we move on to
More screaming.
Yeah, skellies. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. This skeleton will try and kill the baby. It does not get through Even Fang's armor. Alright, it will just mindlessly kind of mill about in this hallway, not doing anything productive or useful. Even Fang is going to... Alright, Thogrum needs the space, right? So he's going to fly out of here. Let's see. He's got a flight speed of 60. He's gonna fly up to you, Skull, and he's gonna give you a basic bitch healing potion as a item interact. And then, no, you know what? He's gonna feed it to you. He's gonna pop the cork with his mouth, and then he's gonna with his strange little dragon forepaw, he's gonna try and baby bottle feed you this basic bitch healing potion. Do you accept?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. And then he's going to fly back to there.
Glad to see him still alive, so that's bolstering.
All right. As he appears, you hear a hag-like screech. If a hag was, 25 feet tall and maybe, 50 to 100 feet long with the neck and tail calculated in, and it says,
"There you are, baby. Come here. Come to mother, and I will spare your playmates. There's no reason to fight. Come to me, and have them take this hateful light with them when they leave."
Alright. Having made his save and mastered his fear, he looks over her direction, and in Draconic he says, "Never." Alright, Luck's turn. Luck is shaken up pretty bad. He says,
"You think if I punch one of you guys in the face, that'll break the fear?" No? Alright.
Him.
I'm good, Luck.
Alright, I'm gonna master my fear. Here we go. +0 with a 1d4. I've got this. Nope. Okay. I'm so sorry.
alright, this skelly bro is gonna shamble past his buddy and futilely attempt to attack the armored tank named Thogrum. It goes about as well as I anticipated. Alright, as that skelly ends its turn, you hear the bloop, bloop, bloop of legendary actions. You hear somebody trying to get their breath weapon back. They did not. It's very sad.
No, it's great.
You see bones, burnt and charred from magical fire, begin to shift around as something massive climbs back up onto the island. Tyrannosaur, you are being attacked 3 times.
Okay.
Thanks, Tyrannosaur. It was nice. You're doing a good job.
He's got a whole freight
a lot
of hit points, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3.
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
Oh, come on.
Dragons hit accurately, but not as hard as some of the other big monsters. Some of the other big monsters really give it to you. All right, so that is 32, 49, 53 points of damage. All right. This little skeleton can't do anything. It's just gonna muddle about, frustrated. All right. Thogrum, looking back, you can hear the rattling of more bones, and you see another one of those unhatched begin flying into view. All right. It looks like it's gauging the distance. It sees that there's all these skelly bros in the way. It don't really care about no skelly bros. It is going to breathe out a desiccating breath in a 30-foot cloud. Let's see where that goes. I think it would just hit you because the wall would block for Vuthajesk. Plus he's outside the 30, so that would be... Yeah. And I think clouds... maybe we get the wizard. Let's see.
No.
No, you don't think so? I guess not. Thogrum's so big and beefy. I think he'll just take... Yeah, he takes it for everybody. It's beautiful. All right, Thogrum, taking this for everybody. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
22 points of necrotic damage. Skellies are going to try their best. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh no!
I mean, Thogrum is number one. Yeah, Thogrum is number one.
All right, Thogrum, you take it full in the face, and now you have the same sand disease that your friend Illyria had. So your lungs fill with dust, grave dust. But hey, it blasted 2 of the skeletons, so that was cool. And
helpful.
It will use a bonus action to activate minor magic resistance. Alright, this one right here is somehow still going. Alright, that brings us to Nikolai Constantine, 3rd of his name.
Oh my god, there's so much going on right now. Jeez. Alright, I feel like the dragon's the big issue. So he's going to move up. Again, 5, 10, 15. Can he try and cast...
You're not afeared, right? You're not afeared?
I am not afeared. I have been unafeared.
Sweet.
Can I try and cast Dispel Magic on it again, even though if I can't see it?
Let's see. Let me double check real quick. Choose one one creature, object, hold on, or magical effect within range. It does not say the word see. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For each spell, blah 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 blah. I don't see the word see anywhere here. So as long as you're willing it, you have a clear line of effect to her, and she is within range. It should work. Now keep in mind, if it's a 4th level spell and you only use a 3rd level slot, that's where you have to do the intelligence ability check.
Yeah, we're gonna upcast. He is learned from his last round. I do appreciate the reminder. He's gonna upcast it.
Fair enough.
At 4th level.
Oh yeah, you got it. No problem. That will do it. With a shriek, she appears before you. The hideous, emaciated form of this creature.
Hey, Mr. T-Rex, you have a big dragon right behind you in case you did not see. Also, I'm going to go around this corner for a little bit. But,
okay.
Oh my god.
This poor sacrificial lamb. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but I got your back, T-Rex. I can always make you into another T-Rex. I have one more T-Rex.
Oh my god. Alright, that brings us to Illyria.
Alright, I'll just put a hand on Therese' cheek and just be like, I believe in you. You're not scared of her. You can do this. And then I will dart across the corner. I can see her now, so I will pop my mark prey on her. Pull out a +3 crossbow bolt. And it has like a little drawing of like Sinysys with like little X's on her eyes.
Oh, dang. Okay.
And come on, let's do this with bless. And then there's also a +3 on this as well. Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
20.
that is
20 to hit. 20 doesn't hit
20.
with a +3 crossbow bolt.
So it's a 20 because of the +3, or you got a 20 and then you're adding 3?
It's a 20 because of the
Okay.
+3
A
bolt.
20 strikes her and deflects off of her bony spurs and scales.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, all the hits that have hit her, you notice, have been B-fast like attack rolls. It's either been a low number or like a big ass number. Now you guys are getting closer to the mark of what this thing's armor class actually is. All right.
Okay.
You got another shot though.
Try and take another shot with another +3 bolt.
Okay, sharpshooter or not?
Sharpshooter.
Okay. There you go. That hits. The bolt plunges into her neck.
And that would be a 23 because it's a +3 on the damage as well.
Very nice.
Okay, and I am going to dodge back and try and give Therese some. Come on, you got this.
All right. Layer action wise, I think I've tapped out. I can't use darkness in the areas of light. I can't teleport unless there's shadows. And I've run out of skeletons and ghosts. So I guess I'm done with layer actions. It's okay.
We can do this all day.
It'll be okay, Crash.
All right. Hashtag prayers for Sinysys. All right, so she is going to. I guess she can't take him with her to the grave. Yeah, she's gonna wait for Thagrim to be done and then start burning some legendary actions. Thagrim, to you.
I'm gonna smash this thing right in front of me.
Okay. You do. You smash it into dust.
And then, if I see this thing, can I go?
Oh yeah, this thing sees
5,
you very well, sir. It lets out a
10.
raspy hiss as you approach.
I want to move my bonus action. Move my spiritual weapon like through the wall. Like let's see.
You make him look over here with your hand, and then the hammer comes through the wall.
Yeah. Basically, move my spiritual weapon through the wall and just smash this little thing in front of me.
Yeah, go for it.
Let's see, where is it? There it is.
Yeah, 27 definitely hits. Takes 11 points of force damage. Alright, you see it arch its back and fan its wings at you, and lets out more of those raspy hisses. But that's all it's got.
And then I will move back around the corner just a little bit. Right there.
Okay. Alright, as your turn ends, a tail being delivered to a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Here we go. 20 points of bludgeoning damage. Alright, that brings us to Pharos the dinosaur.
All right. So I think she still has my curse on her from.
Sure, yeah.
So yeah. So I guess that's still adding my proficiency when I go to attack her. But I couldn't figure out how to add it to the sheet.
Okay. We could just use mental math. We'll
Right.
get through it. Alright. 25 definitely hits.
Okay. So is she grappled?
She is grappled.
All right.
In addition, she is also restrained.
Oh,
Oh, wait. If the target
Oh.
is medium or smaller. Never mind. Sorry to get your hopes up. Yeah.
Oh.
It says right there. Yeah. All right, so you grab hold of her, start trying to shake her. It's just too much creature. But you do drop 28 points of piercing damage on her.
Okay, can I just attempt to grapple her, or I guess next turn or go around, or?
Yeah, it would be instead of your bite, you could just attempt to grab her. You are in the right size category to do so, because she's technically only what, two bigger than you, one bigger than you. Yeah,
She's
so
one
you should be able
bigger.
to do it. All right.
I want to move, like fly over. Wait, I'm not. Am I still flying? I don't know
Also,
anymore.
all these times that you're getting to hit, you are making concentration checks, right? So make sure that you don't go plummeting into the acid and stuff. Like,
I'll do that right now. I didn't.
okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay. 28 would have been a 14. No problem there. Let's see.
Then
Just go ahead and
So
give me 3 more that would all be a DC 10, and we'll call it Dunskies. Okay. All right. So as you're fighting her, trying to grab her, biting her, and all that, there's the tail whip kind of deal. We'll do it a little out of sequence and splash. At this point, you may want to use movement to get out of the acid.
right, I'll move over here.
All right. Fair enough.
I'll move
All right.
here a second.
So 21 acid damage, and you pull yourself up onto the shore.
All right.
All right. Anything else from Dinosaur Pharaohs?
Nope, that's it.
All right. She will use a legendary action to whap you with that whip-like tail again. Here we go.
Ow.
20 for 18.
I'm out of it.
All right. That will take you back into Pharaoh's body. Don't worry, Nikolai has promised to make you a dinosaur forever. This is what purgatory is.
Mr. Pharaohs, it's so nice to see you again.
Oh my god.
And you are in full health, more or less. Congratulations.
All right. So yeah, you'd only take 4 trample damage as you swap from dinosaur back to Pharaohs, because that was whatever was left over. All right, Skull, to you.
All right. Well, I'm still scared. Can't move any closer. It's a good thing I'm over here because I don't have wings anymore.
Okay. Yeah, that seemed like it was good planning on your part.
So I'm just gonna do the rogue thing. I'm gonna bonus action aim. I'm gonna pull out the javelin of lightning. I'm gonna look at her.
Okay.
I'm just gonna chuck it at her.
All right, go for it.
For a normal. Okay. Put my bullets down. I will be doing it though. There we go. Damn.
14 does not hit, but this is an interesting weapon in that it does leave a lightning bolt trail behind it. So what I'm going to do is we'll roll a d8 real quick. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it does go past her when it misses. So it's going to go to here and kind of strike the wall. So it will create a 13 damage lightning bolts between you and her.
Okay.
Alright, so here we go. It's a weird item like that. Like, you have to account. They used to call it grenade rules, basically. Like, if an object did something even if it misses. Alright, so she makes this save, she takes half the damage, and the lightning bolt javelin is in the wall over here somewhere.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Guess I couldn't pull out another javelin because that was one item interaction called the lightning javelin. So I guess I'll be done over here and I'll try and make my save.
Okay.
Oh, I'm dead.
Alright. Tari, still mastering your fear. What do? You did see a cloud of nastiness come out here at Thogrum, but he does seem to be okay. Eben Fang is looking pretty hurt from ghost brothers and sisters tearing him in luck up, but he is not afraid.
Yeah, I will heal Nikolai. Constantine. Third of his name.
I was about to say, because there's a few of them, so I want to make sure you get the right one.
Yeah. I will cast it at 2nd level. Not super great, but something. And my teeth will continue to chatter, and I will continue to clutch at people. Man.
All right, wisdom save
Luck
with
is
bless.
losing patches of fur.
Absolutely, yeah. He's gonna look like one of those Sphinx tabaxis when all this is over.
There we go.
You still have luck point. Do you wanna?
Yeah, I mean, let's make a clean sweep.
Okay.
I don't think a single time I have ever used luck to my advantage. Yep.
All right, yeah. Even with bless, it would come up
Yeah.
short. All right. That is that.
I just start crying. Like, why can everybody else do this? It's so difficult.
Oh
Oh, we will help you. One moment.
All right. Even Fang flies up, uncorks another potion, and stuffs it in Skull's face.
Nice.
Oh my god.
This is the best. This is the best he could do. This is the best. He's tried his best. Let's see. So that was 20. So he's got 40 more flights. Yeah, he can get back over here. All right. Panting from exertion, he arrives over here. Adjusts his little satchel of bones and apparently potions, and looks at you guys. His eyes betraying the courage that his actions have. They are wide with terror. As his turn ends, you hear that horrible hag-like voice say,
Baby, I watched you help that bad man. Don't worry, though. I won't punish you. I'll punish this one instead.
And her tail makes another whip crack sound as she uses her last legendary action, bringing it around to Pharaohs. Here we go.
Oh, wow.
34 for 18. There is like a massive sound as this thing hits him and knocks him back against this pillar of stone. Stone goes everywhere. Because it's D&D, you aren't knocked down, your bones don't break. You just leave a little impact crater in the wall and just stay on your feet. Luck is getting super pissed. He's gonna move over here and he's gonna be like,
Kid, you're worrying about everybody else, but you gotta take care of yourself. Open up.
and he's gonna stuff a healing pot down Even Fang's gob. But he bought a discount one apparently. Alright, and then he will try and master his fear. It is a +0. Nope, that's a D12. Here we go. Yeah, it's not happening. It is not happening. Alright, as his turn ends, you hear the bloop bloop bloop. Legendary action points. D6. Nope. Alright, she rises up on her hind legs, fans her emaciated wings, and stares down at you, Pharos. And she says,
Your mistress told me of your treachery.
Uh-oh.
In the shadows, I have dreamt of this moment.
and she kind of crashes down, bones kind of scatter everywhere, and she begins to tear into you. This is a claw, and a bite.
Oh shit.
Those are pretty low. 18, 17, but a 30 on the bite.
Okay, I'm down on the bite.
Alright. She lets out a triumphant roaring scream, and then snakes her skull-like head over to look at Skull, who, I'll be honest, Skull? Sinysys. I mean, right? You're seeing there's sort of like a resemblance there. If you were ever wondering who's the inside man working for Sinysys, just throw that out there. All right, that brings us to the unhatched. The little unhatched is going to try to get back its breath weapons so it can breathe all over Thogrum just like its mom likes to breathe and stuff. It doesn't. It is going to run through the effect here. It'll use a bonus action to kick on its minor magic resistance, and then it will make a bite and a claw against Thogrum. Here we go. Yeah, neither of those gets through your defenses. All right, Nick, to you.
I have 2 questions. First
Sure.
question. I don't think I can polymorph an unconscious person into something else. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right.
Pretty sure. I'll just double check real quick, but I'm pretty sure you can't.
came
A
up last
creature that you
year.
can see within range. Unwilling creature must make a save. Transformation lasts. Let's see. Man, you guys
No,
bringing all these tough questions at me.
This was
I know.
asked last week. It's on the
I mean,
bottom
it
somewhere. You
doesn't-
can't
it
do a
doesn't
0 health creature.
Oh, right. As long
No
as it
effective
isn't
creature on
knocked
0 hit points.
unconscious. Yeah. Got it.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah,
You could do it, and then he'd immediately revert, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna round to Skull.
Okay.
I'm gonna give Skull like a
healing
nice
potion,
little pat
like, like oh my
no,
god.
it's gonna be a little different. A little pat on the back.
A pat on the back.
Yeah, it's gonna be a reaffirming pat on the back though, and I'll cast greater invisibility on you,
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Ooh.
so you can run around for a little bit,
Okay.
by yourself, and unfortunately, let's see, I can move back a little bit. All right, Skull. So you're invisible for a minute, unless I lose concentration.
That's interesting. Okay.
All right. Yeah, I had a couple ideas. We'll see if it works or not. Anyway, I'm good.
Okay, fair enough. That brings us to, I guess, legendary action points. She looks over at you, Skull, and not breaking eye contact with you, her tail begins to lash around, and she brings it down on Pharos' unconscious body.
Oh, please.
27 for 11. It is going to be a crit. Well, she's technically not within 5 feet of you, so it's not a crit. So you would take 1 failed death save. All right.
Yeah, I need her gaze as I turn invisible.
Oh, fair enough. Okay. Well, she got blindsight 60 feet, so I guess she
Yeah.
can still see you. All right. Illyria, to you.
All right, you guys, come on, we can do this. Let's go. You guys aren't scared of her. Let's run out and
Sort of
let's.
a mania in that pep talk that betrays you a little bit. All right, so you run around the corner, and there she is.
Yeah, let's drop a hunter's mark on her as well as
Okay.
the mark prey that's already on her.
Fair enough.
And then let's do a +3 arrow with sharpshooter.
Okay. That's gonna hit. So that's 20 plus. Does that add in your hunter's mark? Or, there's the hunter's mark up
and then
top. Okay.
hunter's mark
Yeah.
on top.
All right. Sounds good.
And then let's take another shot at her. With a, let's use a flame bolt.
Okay.
Sharpshooter. Ugh,
Does not hit.
okay.
By now, you guys have a pretty good idea. Her armor class is a 22.
Yeah. Alright, I will pop back. Just be like, we have this, you guys. Don't worry. Come on. And that'll be my turn.
All right. Layer action can't do squat, so I'm just going to delete it at this point. Well, I'll keep it just in case. Thogrim, to you.
Alright, I'm gonna smash this thing in the face real quick.
All right, sounds good.
Plus 1d8 fire damage, so 12.
12. Yeah, all right. Takes the damage.
And then bonus action, bring my spiritual weapon back to, yeah, basically here. And
Okay.
hit it again.
That is going to hit
For 11.
for 11. All right.
Little bastard's still alive? Holy shit.
Oh, they're tough. Yeah. Anything else from Thogrim?
Nope, I think that's it.
Okay. As your turn ends, she's gonna looking in the direction of Invisible Skull. She's going to say, as she raises her tail,
Bring me back my baby.
and then she's going to bring the tail down on his body. And miss. Alright, you see bones fly everywhere. Princess kind of gets knocked to the side. His body just kind of flops about on the banks of the acid pool. But he is not struck. Pharos, to you. Saving throw against death. This is the time for the nat 20s.
Oh.
I got half of it.
Yeah, you dropped the 0. You dropped the 0. Okay. Alright, so that's 2 failed death saves on Pharos. Skull, to you.
Okay. I guess I'll drink a potion and end my turn. That's
Okay.
something I can do until I make the save.
Fair enough.
Any graders left? I have 1 grader left. Wow. That's a pretty
That's
good
beefy. Yeah.
potion. Alright, and then saving throw this time. Oh well. I guess before I would end my turn. I can't move any closer, so yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Let's see. As your turn ends, she will use that last lizard action to try and smash him to death. She does. That is the end of Pharos. His body kind of broken in a pile of bones over there. She lets out a furious and frustrated roar and just begins screaming for her baby. Looking back, Skull and everyone else, you see Eben Fang has a look of tremendous sorrow and guilt on his face. You can tell that this young creature thinks that this is all his fault. Tari, to you.
I can't see Skull. I can't see Pharos. The area around my knees is suspiciously damp for some reason.
Fair.
So I just hold my crossbow and arrow and hope that I become brave enough one day to...
Give me that save.
Yeah. Here we go.
All right. Luck turns to the kid, and through clenched teeth, he says,
Hey, kid. We can't get any closer to her. We're too scared. But you could drag me closer.
and he kind of gives like a nervous smile.
I don't want you to, though. But I'm just saying.
All right, his eyes go wide,
Actually-
and he looks between Tari and Luck. All right, since this would be a fear thing, whoever he's going to try to grab would have to make an opposed check, I'm thinking, because they definitely would not want to be dragged closer to him. Oh, what was it, Tari? Were you going to use...
Oh, I realize that I'm terrified and my turn is over, but if I could give Bardic Inspiration to him if he's going to go over to his mom,
sure.
I totally would.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Well, actually, he was going to take Luck's advice and physically force one of you into the hallway so you could see her, which is kind of crazy.
I nod. I'm like,
yeah, Tari, he's going for it. He's going to try to grab you.
No.
All right.
She's gonna get her breath weapon back here. No.
I mean, Tari, you got this. Come on. Acrobatics or athletics. He's going to try and pull you along with him. Here we go.
So I have to. I can't.
You'll have to beat a
oppose it.
19. Yeah.
I have to.
Yeah,
do
you
less
have
than
to.
an
Yeah, you
18, right?
have to oppose it because you're feared and you can't willingly be brought closer to the monster. But you fail. So he grabs a hold of you and begins to flap his wings, and he drags you over. You have sight of her now. All right, and he through wet wild eyes, he says,
Hey, I'm sorry.
and then he's going to fly back over here to pick up his next passenger on his next turn.
Hey.
Luck screams at him,
You were supposed to take me, not her.
and he looks at Luck and he says,
Yeah, you just aren't as good.
and you see Luck kind of grit his teeth so hard they look like they're gonna break. All right. With shaking hands, Luck is gonna pull another healing pot out and force it down that dragon's throat. For 5. What's up?
When he pulled me around the corner, I let go of the crossbow bolt that I.
Oh yeah, totally. If you were holding that crossbow bolt,
It was a
definitely fire
nat. It was.
Oh shit! It was a nat 20. Yeah. As the two of them are arguing, they look back and they see your eyes wide with fear, like someone in a horror movie looking into the closet, and the audience only sees like the light coming out of the closet. They have no idea what horror this is being faced, and your finger just kind of trembles on the crossbow release, and then all of a sudden, the arrow goes across and hits her right in the forehead. She lets out a wailing scream and is bloodied.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! So did Ebenfang take that bardic inspiration?
Oh, he has it. Yeah, he was going to
Okay,
use it
great.
to
Okay.
best Tari after
Fantastic.
she gave it to him. Yeah, but I'll mark him so I do not forget. All right. That brings us to Luck's turn. Luck fed a potion. Luck's going to try his best to pass this check. There we go. D4. He does it. All right, he's no longer afeared. Thanks to Thagrum and Gond. Credit where credit's due. All right. Sinysys is going to try and get that breath weapon back. Here we go. Bloop, bloop, bloop. No breath weapon. Frustrated roar. She is going to item interaction toss this body into the lake with a chortling hag-like cackle, and then she is going to begin making her way towards you, Skull. Let's see. She can't fly down here because she's too big. That is as far as she's gonna get. And you are, I think, out of reach of everything except her tail. So she will take a dodge action. Damn, that's a lot of markers on her. Let me at least turn off the ice armor because that's not on anymore. All right. That brings us to this unhatched. It is going to try and get back its nasty breath weapon. It needs a 5 or a 6. It does not. It will futilely attempt to attack an invincible cleric, and it will burn its last minor magic resistance. Claw and bite for Thogrum. As its turn ends, Mom is going to use Tail Whip on the other baby snatching boy who steals babies. Here we go. And then Nick, you're up.
Oh my goodness.
So 31 for 22, Skull. All right, Nick, to you.
Skull? How are you looking?
Oh yeah, his health is in the wall. He's
Yeah, I got
59 out of
60.
89.
I got
Yeah.
60 health.
Okay. Okay.
You could do something else, like the invisibility doesn't work against her. So.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna go to simpler wizard methods, and we
Okay.
are going to attempt to do lightning bolt. Sure, why not?
Sure.
I can only do it at level 5. If it actually, it's not actually picking it up. I don't know why.
Okay. What is it? 8d6, right? Lightning bolt, if I'm remembering correctly. Okay.
So 8d6. So it's going to be 10d6.
All right, go for it.
All right.
Oh, she fails the save too. All right, she takes
Oh my! Wow.
All right, she does take the full damage, such as it is. But
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah. I'm gonna go a little around the corner as much as I can.
Okay.
Huh. I'm actually gonna move. Actually, gonna move over here, I think. And I'm getting.
All right. As your turn ends, tail whipping Skull, like a regular dragon that's run out of spell slots. A 30 for 20. That brings us to Illyria.
Okay, I will run out. Pull out a +3 bolt. Sharpshooter her.
You're trying to hit a 22.
23? It's a 23
Oh,
with the
20,
+3
yeah.
bolt, yeah.
23 will hit.
And she has Hunter's Mark on her. So, Hunter's Mark. And let's take a second shot with another +3.
That also hits. Don't forget the
Okay.
Hunter's Mark.
Yep.
These are all +3 bolts. You just use them.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Yep. All right.
Sorry.
I'm calculating that into the damage. No worries. All right. She staggers after that second attack, splashing about in the acid pool.
Just kind of look around and look at Turi, you okay being there? And move back over here.
Okay.
I nod.
All right.
But my
Unable
entire
to-
body is shaking.
As your turn ends, Illyria, last legendary action, she's just burning through them. 4 Skull. 30 for 19. She's out of legendary actions for this round. No layer action because you've used them all up. Thogrum, to you.
Sorry, I was eating pretzels. Bonus action. Yeah.
Skull, are you still alive?
I feel like you might be eating pretzels in character. Is that maybe?
Yeah,
I mean,
kinda.
Thogrum seems super chill about this fight compared to some of the other stuff that's happening here. What are you gonna do, Thogrim?
I'm gonna bonus action first attack this little guy in front of me.
Okay. Uh, 13.
Oh,
does
plus
not...
plus bless.
Oh, plus plus. All right.
So
Then that
17?
hits. All right.
For 7.
Yep, it is bloodied.
All right, then I'm going to just attack it again.
Okay.
Oh, plus D8.
Plus your fire. Yep.
So
Okay.
14 more.
All right. You're tanking and beating this thing down. Bones are breaking. The little lights in its eyes are flickering, but it is holding on, animated by the will of its mother. What else you got? You gonna take some movement, or are you gonna hold where you are?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold where I am. I don't want it to get to everybody else.
All right. Pharos, your species ability of acid resistance going to keep your body intact longer than most bodies. So you're just sort of, sinking down into the acid pool with your armor. Skull, to you.
No.
This is what bad guys do: is they mess up your dead so that you get distracted. Don't let them distract you. Aww. That made me cry so hard when I was a kid. Oh my god. I was ruined. I was ruined by that scene. Oh man. It's okay. Skull, to you.
Just gonna stand here.
Okay. Oh damn, right in the center. Okay. She watches your invisible form stand boldly in the center of the hallway, and there was nothing but hatred on her face.
Peace. 24. It's no point in dodging. She has a 15.
I mean, she's got a 20-foot reach if you back up.
Yeah, but let's just move up and hit me 3 more times with tail attacks.
Yeah, and claw attacks and bite attacks. Maybe a breath weapon. Alright, what are you gonna do?
Well, I'm already disadvantaged. So I'll just throw a dagger at her.
Okay, throwing a dagger at her. Got it. Uh, 19 does not hit.
Then pull out another dagger out of it.
Okay. I mean, if you're going to, then go for it.
Well, I don't think I can. I can only get one interaction. So, I'll just back up. Would I still be in her reach with the tail?
You are still within reach of her tail, yes.
Alright, so I'll have to bonus action disengage then.
Okay.
I'll just come back over it this way. Session. That's it.
Alright, Tari, you're up.
Skull, you're invisible
Yeah.
still? Okay.
Unless Nikolai has dropped it, which he
Yeah.
can do whenever.
I haven't, unless you've asked.
You know,
to have
but-
it.
You might as well. 'Cause
Skull, do you kind of brush up against me as you back into me?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, you're within. I feel an invisible
Yeah.
dragonborn walk into me. Let's see. So I could do cure wounds. Yeah, How are you doing? How are you doing on hit points, Skull?
I only
You're
have
like
20 health,
25
so
or something?
I couldn't take any.
20?
I couldn't take any more of her attacks.
Yeah, I don't know. I will bottle feed you whatever my bet. Oh, I can't see you. I can't see your face. Sorry everybody. I will cure wounds. I will cure your wounds. Level 3. Jeez. Well, that happens.
All right, Skull, you
I
were healed
guess.
for 16. Now, Tree, you cannot move closer to the dragon, but you can move further away from the dragon. And you still have a bonus action. All right, heading back around the corner. Okay.
Sorry, I
Anything-
was muted. I was gonna give everybody temp HP and the ability
smart.
to disengage if they wanted. Sorry
Okay.
about that.
Do you have to be able to see me?
Who's everybody? Who do you want to give it to?
Yeah, everybody.
Honestly, you should
Dogrum,
definitely
Skull,
drop the
Nick.
invisibility on Skull. It's only hindering you guys.
Okay, I'll drop it then.
Okay.
Yeah. Thogrum. Oh, there you are. Run. Skull. Nikolai, Illyria, and Vuthajask.
Okay, so
All
now
right.
that everyone can see me, I can do my cool thing and stand in the middle of the hallway.
Okay. So you're not going to retreat? You're going to stand in the hallway?
Oh no, I can't get closer, so I'll sidestep into the middle of the hallway.
Okay, fair. All right. Eben Fang looks at Tari like, I worked so hard to get this folk up in the hallway, and then they come back. I don't understand. All right. He's going to go and grab a potion off of Lux Bandolier, and he's gonna feed it to Eben Fang. And as he goes to, or Eben Fang's gonna feed it to Skull. As he does, Sinysys looks over and says,
What are you doing? Do not show compassion. Do not help that creature, that thief. Baby, come here now.
and Eben Fang pops the cork deliberately and stuffs the bottle in your mouth, Skull, and slams your snout shut definitively. And she lets out a wailing scream as he flits back around the corner. She has been pushed pretty hard today. The people that stole her baby came in. You killed all her other babies. You killed her boyfriend. You killed her ex-boyfriends who were skeletons. You hit her in the face. You lit stuff on fire. It's been a mess. You brought daylight into a shadow dragon's lair. She's beyond the point of reason here. She's also out of spell slots. So she's so mad right now. I can't even describe the horrible, sputtering, hag-like cries coming from this creature. The audacity, of what you have done is... even if you all die here today, you could die knowing that you made this Karen very upset. Luck's gonna come around the corner and he's gonna take a shot. There we go. Oh, he does take a shot.
Oh.
All right. So she lets out another shriek of pain, and she is not immune to poison. Well, that's unfortunate. But she does make the save for half without rolling. Okay. Oof. Oh, wait, and sneak attack. Which I guess would be doubled. Alright. That brings us to, Luck is going to, yell at Skull, Skull, where is he? Where's Pharos?
No.
Oh no.
You don't know.
No. I said oh no. Out of character.
That's worse.
Skull's head from behind Skull's profile. He just looks down.
Alright, Luck is gonna move forward and stand next to you. And he shouts at Sinysys,
Yeah, no one here is afraid of you. Least of all the kid. In fact, the only thing the kid ever talked about was what an old ugly bitch you were.
and he looks over at you, Skull, and he's like,
Yeah, it's been a pleasure, Skull.
Yeah. Not
Uh-oh.
you hear the bloop 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 of legendary action points. She rolls for that breath weapon.
Oh.
And then she begins pulling herself down the hallway towards you. She has to squeeze to get through these passages, which slows her down quite a bit. So she only makes it to normal speed, so there. So she will take a dash action to get right here.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Just shy, she thinks, of Skull's melee range, but certainly within range of all of her attacks. Alright, her turn ends. Her little baby, her last loyal baby, doesn't get back his little breath weapon. Doesn't have any more minor magic resistance. Just gonna try and claw and bite this invincible dwarf who's blocking the passage with his body. A 21? Maybe? Nope. Okay.
22.
What kind of asshole goes around with a 22 armor class? Jeez. Alright. That brings her to a legendary action point. She is going to tail attack Skull. Uh, 29 for 20. Nick, to you.
Well, I had other thoughts. Let's see. I think at this point, I mean, damage is probably at a premium, so he's gonna,
She's busted up. She's busted up pretty bad. You see shadow
Yeah.
stuff leaking from numerous wounds. She's burnt. She's scorched. She's squeezing right now, so attacks against her all have advantage.
yeah, she's gonna, I'm gonna do, lightning bolt's not working well either. I'm gonna do it at 6th level, so it's gonna be, let's see, 8d6, so 10d6.
Okay. I believe
believe-
squeezing is going to mess up her dex save, too.
Alright.
Squeezing, one of the worst things you could do to yourself. Alright, she's going to fail.
Alright, there we go. For 28.
Alright, she takes the full damage.
And I'm honestly, at this point, I'm gonna step right up in front of her.
Oh,
and
damn.
I'm gonna roar, and I'm gonna tell her to get the fuck out of here. And that's my turn.
Okay. As your turn ends, she will take your advice and use wing attack.
Uh-huh.
So everybody within 15 feet, which would just be you, Luck, and Skull, need to make dexterity saving throws or be knocked down. All right.
So-
right.
So defiant.
Yeah. Let's see. All right, so all 3 of you are knocked down and take damage. All right, and then she will move away from you, Nick. You can make an opportunity attack if you would like.
Sure. Well, actually, no, I'm good.
Okay. That's about as far as she's gonna get. All right. That brings us to Illyria.
All right, step forward. Pull out another +3.
Okay.
The sharpshooter.
That's gonna hit.
Okay, and here's my gun that.
Okay.
And a second shot. With another +3.
Okay. All right, that's gonna hit.
And a hunter's mark. Oh wait, I think I. Oh, there we go. It's a
Illyria.
+6.
How does she die?
Oh my gosh. I'll kind of like look down at Even Fang while I load in that last bolt. Fire it off, and I want it to shoot through her eye and pull out her brain.
Oh, jeez.
And
All
have
right.
her splash into the acid, and hopefully the acid will, the acid splash will pull up Pharos and push him along onto the
Oh,
ground.
nice. Yeah, she's big. Okay. Yeah, sure. Onto the shore. Thokent is going to crawl over to him on her broken legs, and try to see if he's okay. All right. There you go. You guys defeated an ancient black shadow dragon.
Well,
Oh,
there's
goodness.
still this one over here.
Oh,
Yeah, we still
yeah.
have
Oh.
the skelly.
I mean, action economy wise, I mean, can we just say that you guys killed it? It can't hurt Thogrum, and you guys there's like 19 of you. I mean, we could go back in if you need to. Hold on.
No,
Yeah.
no, we're good. We're good. We don't
Okay.
need to do it. Yeah,
All
we're
right.
fine.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna tell like Illyria. I'm like, there, deal with this, and I want to go take off into the hallway to.
Yeah, you've got Jesus 6. I guess we do need to stay in initiative because if you're trying to use Revivify, he's been down for 3 rounds, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got 7 rounds to get to him. So all right, let's go back in. Everybody roll at initiative real quick.
Uh-oh.
Am I still afraid of her?
No, she's dead. She's gone. So I mean, I'm not 100% sure that works, but maybe. Let's see.
Does my body
Well-
have initiative or?
Yeah, she's not herself anymore. She's an object, so don't need to worry about that. You're no longer in the acid, so you yourself, yeah, you should have initiative just so we could count that as when the timer's going to go for your thing. But they should be able to get to you, no problem. They just have to get across this lake of acid. I'm just curious how they do it. All right. So, starting things off, I guess, would be Nick.
All right. How do we get quickly to Mr. Pharos?
Assembly line Thogrum.
I can kill things to keep Thogrum from having to deal with them. Why don't I maybe come over here? Would that
I mean,
work, Thogrum?
That are you? Can you cast fly or anything?
I can.
Yeah, fly
I
would
can
solve the problem
dimension-
pretty quick. Oh,
I can dimension door someone over to him.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, you
there
just
you-
dimension door me over there. Yeah.
You would like Dimension Door? I have Oh my goodness, I think I have that left. Yeah. All right, Thogrim, we're gonna go on a trip together.
Thargrim's just gonna close his eyes.
All right.
All right, fair enough.
Mr. Thogrim, we are going to go on a fun trip.
Oh God. Oh
No. There we go. Okay. You guys appear in smoke letters that spell out Banff, and then bones go scattering everywhere. And yeah, you have plenty of time to get a revivify off. All right, man.
Thogrim's gonna like throw up.
Nothing.
He's gonna
Okay,
throw up
fair
and
enough.
crawl over there. Like, oh my God. Ugh. And then he's
all right. You gonna?
Do you have beer while we it would be better if we had drinks.
He's just gonna like double tap his pants and then make his little skirt pop open, and he's gonna crawl over to Pharaohs.
We still have 6 rounds. Let's get the beer out now. He'll want one when he wakes up.
All right, I'm gonna take something from your little pockets, I guess.
All right.
Yeah, then I'll crawl over to Pharaohs and cast Revivify.
Okay, you activate the shock petals of 5e, costing 300 gold worth of diamonds. The universe is shocked at your ostentatious sacrifice. And Pharaohs, your heart jumpstarts. Your eyes open. They hurt pretty bad. You feel very clean, like you've been dipped in some cleaner, some acid there. But you are alive, and there is, by all standards of crocodile people, a very beautiful crocodile woman looking down at you, and she says,
This one seems to have lived.
I'm back again.
I want to look at Pharaohs and I just want to tell him, like, lad, I feel like that's some kind of record. That's
Now
what number 6 or 7 for you today.
It was
now
rough.
remember, life saving by revivify. You never actually died. You weren't dead long enough to be clinically dead. You weren't even dead for a whole minute. So you're just very disabled.
It was so beautiful.
Yeah. Would you like a welcome back drink, maybe? I don't
As you
know.
come out of the pants bar with some freshly tapped drinks. Very nice.
Well, where is she? Where's Sinysys?
Oh, she's dead.
Oh, well, you did it. Good job.
Well,
Illyria killed her. It was so fucking cool. Illyria, I just run over and give Illyria like the biggest hug, like fangirl, like squealing.
Oh,
Yeah,
as Turi is hugging me, can I grab Turi's hand and run? Because I don't have Spencer. I need Spencer back.
Fair.
Come with me to go make sure that Spencer's okay. And we're not initiative anymore, right?
Oh no! Everybody
No.
is free to move about the dungeon. You have cleared literally all the monsters that live here.
Alright, I'll go get Spencer.
That multitasking where you clear the dungeon while also fighting the boss. So.
All right,
Oof.
princess.
I don't see Spencer's body.
Oh God.
What did you do?
Well, I mean, there were hungry babies. I mean, hold on. Look at you.
This is unfortunately a common problem with magical creatures. Katjaru goes away often and then comes back. It's very sad, but then he comes back again. I don't know if that helps, Illyria.
Oh,
but
there you go.
Okay.
but
This
but-
dragon that was snacking on him is gonna spoop off to the Shadowfell. So.
Alright, I
All right.
will use...
Yeah, I see Katjaru often, but he dies frequently.
All right.
I just sit down next to Spencer as Illyria is starting to like cast her ritual or whatever, and I'm just like stroking his head and like holding fish near his face. I'm like, come on,
Aw.
boy! Come on, boy! Get the fishy! Who wants a fishy? Who's a good boy?
Well, Princess, you're free now. Your people should be awaiting your return.
Are dying up top.
Wait,
Oh,
did
we
my
going-
people... Did they
Yeah.
come with you? They didn't
there's a-
flee? This one is surprised.
And she kind of winces from the pain of her super broken legs.
Thog, can you do something about that? Or people will miss.
I think I can do something about that. Well, I don't know. I mean, I can.
This would be in the realm of a medicine, and then like to set bones, and then healing, and then it's gonna take a little while. Unless you got to regenerate to just kind of put everything right. Like this, her legs are wrecked.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't have anything like that. All I have is 1 5th level spell.
Yeah.
So I can
rather
heal, but...
than waste effort with like manacles and stuff, Sinysys just broke her legs and left her on an island in a lake of acid. It seemed easier than any of the other options. So, all right. Now she says,
Do not waste your spells on me. I will be fine. That horror is no more.
and you see her eyes kind of gloss over with tears of like disbelief and joy, and she just sort of collapses against the stone wall, panting.
Well, we have work to do, Princess. Hopefully your people like to see you return. They were fighting something above us. But, alright. But, oh, right. Dragon body.
All right. I guess the question here is, do you guys stop for any amount of time other than to bring your boy back, or do you immediately try to swim back up and join the fighting that's happening up top?
Can we loot all this good stuff? Like
It would take hours.
Oh
It would
my
take hours and hours and hours. Yeah, it's at the bottom of a lake of lava, or not lava, acid. And I did look up, make sure that the treasure wouldn't melt in the acid. So,
loot this bad dragon right here. Does she have any like teeth or horns that are good?
I mean, again, like it
Don't
would
have
take
time
a
for
lot of
that.
time. I'm
Take it
literally
first.
asking a yes or no question. Do you stay
I'd like
here,
to.
or do you go up
No.
top? Like
No,
those
we're going up
those are your
top.
two options.
We can always
I-
come back down here. So, right?
I would stay here. Like
No. If we stay here,
Why?
we're all going to die.
Well,
It was
just
already a
checking how they're
losing
doing.
fight with a giant black dragon.
There's like 30 of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
But
Oh,
Yeah,
do you want to
I
stay
don't know.
here?
I don't know if I can actually. I'm pretty tapped out, honestly. I mean, I would like to go up, but it's gonna be tricky.
Can I make my way along these rocks over here and just?
Yeah, you're out of combat, so you know, you could take your time. Not
like-
too much time, but
Stomp on her and like kind of jump over,
sure.
and then I'm gonna chug a couple health potions and kind of start making my way there.
Even in death, physical contact with her corpse makes your skin crawl. She has become such an unnatural thing.
Or actually, if you guys want to spend 10 minutes, I can prayer of healing all of us for. Let's see,
That's
2d8,
fine, but like
3d8, 4d8, 5d8.
if we
Well,
go,
those are the second fight.
I literally can't do anything once we go
Mm.
upstairs.
Firebolt. Firebolt.
Yeah, I can firebolt. That's all. That's about all I can do. Which
The
is
princess looks up at you, Skull, and she puts a hand on your skull-like face, and just kind of keeps it there, and then sort of closes her eyes and leans against the wall.
Can we get everybody stacked up at like the front? Everybody that's gonna go up top, if we can get together.
Sure.
I think this is a horrible idea, guys. Like, I can't do it. I mean, we can like leave. But if like other than fleeing, like Nikolai do not understand how we can actually cause damage once we go upstairs because.
All right, I'm gonna make 2 stacks: the peeps that are gonna go up and try to help, and the peeps that are not. So, here we go.
Nikolai, they came with us. The least we can do is.
All right, Pharaohs, staying or going?
Does anyone have an amount of healing?
Yeah,
Dogger's working on it. I'm just asking which team are you on? Team stay or go?
I'll go with the majority team.
Oh, okay. Thogrum, you going up or you staying down?
I'm gonna go up.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a couple things real quick, like though. Let me see something. It's one. Okay, never mind, I can't do that. Okay, I'm gonna, for everyone that's staying or going, everyone that's going, 6 of us that are most injured. I'm gonna cast Prayer of Healing at 5th level. So, 25 hit points. And that takes 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, can I lean down to the princess and sort of cradle her, pick her up, and the Draconic gets over quietly?
Okay.
Get out.
Are you bringing her to fight up top, or are you gonna leave her someplace safe? What's the plan there?
I'm gonna leave her. I'm gonna take her away from the acid.
Okay.
Across the lake of acid, yeah, and then I think probably in a pocket down here for now, and then I'll ask probably Evan-Fang to stay behind me, or if he wants to go.
All right.
I think if we're gonna go, like, everyone needs to go.
Even the princess with her broken legs?
No.
While Thogrum does his healing ritual,
One sec. I mean, I don't think we can leave her behind. So I feel like we probably need to carry her along.
I think the dungeon's clear though, like.
Yeah.
She'll be safest down here, no?
But there are like dangerous people upstairs? Question mark.
But we'll be
But maybe they've been
between
taken care of.
them and her, right?
Yeah. I set up a Liamon's tiny hut. But I have to stay in it? I don't have to stay in it.
You do have to
I just
stay
be
in
in
it.
it when I make it, right?
To maintain it, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if Nikolai has concerns about going up top, and you have concerns about the princess, why not have Nikolai stay in the hut with the princess to keep her safe? Then you 100% know that she's not going to be harmed. Because the tiny hut will prevent even things from the ethereal plane, which includes ghosts.
Sure, I'll hang out with anybody who wants to stay down here.
Who all
were
took
saying?
healing? Real quick, sorry.
I took it.
So that's 2. So 4 more. Who else needs it? Pharaohs, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 3.
Maybe just give it to the people who are going up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take it with 4.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And then 2 more, so.
Oh yeah, I'll take it. Go up. Maybe Luck? Did Luck take it?
Take it? Yeah, sure.
So 1, 2,
Can
3,
I
4, 5, 6. Okay.
give my 4 potions of healing to Skull, and then Spencer is gonna kind of wrestle Pharaohs to the ground and shove his 4 potions that he has in his barrel on you, Pharaohs.
I think I will explode eventually.
October patch. I'm switching to aerosol potions.
It's definitely a
I
lot
can't
of
live-
calories.
I can't live this life anymore. All right.
So, 4 for. Do you want to use them now, Pharaohs? Oh yeah,
Oh,
you're gonna
yeah.
have to. Yeah. Here's 1.
Let's do it.
There's 2. Yeah. And there's 4 for Pharaohs.
21, 28.
And it's filled with drool. There you go.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Alright, so this one
Oh,
plus
Cool.
2.
I give Pharaohs 8 healing potions. Just chuck them right at his face. Here.
Oh my
You just like frat boy
No,
him. You
I
just
hand
like
them to
smash
him.
them together.
Yeah.
Just point to your face.
Can-
He goes the shotgun method and just.
Yeah.
Alright. How many more? Oops, it's initiative.
Oh, sorry, Skull. I didn't realize you were. I give
No,
greater.
they gave me 4. I'm thinking
healing
of...
potion.
Oh, you
Okay.
have greater left? Okay.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
I used
And
all
then
of
I'll still
mine.
have 1 regular for down here if I need it.
Okay. 4
Does everybody still
places.
have temp HP?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I used mine.
And then I've got a couple more. I've got like 8 more healing
We
potions
can
ready.
wait till see what's going on up there, I think.
Yeah. Thogram's gonna look back at everybody that's ready to go like, I guess we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. I got just a little bit of gold left in me.
I still do not understand
Just
why
a
we
little?
can't- Hold on. I still do not understand why you can't wait for a slightly longer rest. It could be helpful.
All right, so I'm bringing you guys up top. Those of you that are going. All right. I don't got time for babies. All right. As you guys emerge up top, you see that the battle continues. The entrance was no longer blocked by the creature's tentacles. The creature is bloodied. Its body has many javelins, arrows, that sort of thing. And its attention is drawn to the shoreline. There you see new combatants. You see humans. They wear the familiar garb of people that maybe work for Prime Water. Scanning the docks, you do see said Prime Water fighting alongside the Rathroxus, against the Rathroxus alongside the Soriel. To the northeast, you see some familiar-looking Palabros. And they are here on some griffins. There's some on the ground fighting. And you can see that the other black dragon is dead. All right. Go ahead and roll up into some initiative, or you could just float there and see how it turns out.
Does initiative would blessed? Oh no, blessed would be gone already. Never mind.
Oh, yeah.
Never mind.
Less a minute. Yeah.
Crash. What should I do since I'm floating down below? I think maybe.
I'll just leave your biddy here so you can watch. So you just hang out. All right. All right, is everybody rolled in? Again, unless you interact with NPCs, they're going to have their own fight going on. So we're not going to roll 400 miniatures into combat. So right now, it is just you and this big thing. All right. Luck is going to Tabaxi speed sputter to shore. and then going to take one shot at the big thing.
Did Luck get the 25 hit points?
Yeah, I didn't heal him yet. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
There we go. So he takes a shot at the kaiju frog hemoth and hits.
As Spencer.
Oh yeah, Spencer, my bad. Let's see. There we go. And that is gonna hit. It does take some damage. It's got to make a saving throw to see if it takes the Poisano in full. Looks like it made it, so it takes half. All right. As the arrow strikes the creature, it slows down, and you see its eye stalk kind of swivel about, wondering what insect has stung it. And as it turns, its bulk, it slowly begins turning around. Even Fang, this is a big creature. All right. Yeah, wow, it's pretty big. Okay. You made it this far, little dude. You'll be fine. He's gonna fly up, and he's gonna spit breath weapon on it. From the sidelines, people look over at this small dragon as it flies towards this creature and breathes its breath weapon. The creature makes its dex save. It does. Alright, takes half the damage and continues slowly turning around still, like Godzilla movie slow. Because it rolled, only a 10 for initiative. Illyria, to you.
Alright, Mark Prey lasts for an hour, so I will
Fair enough.
pray.
Okay.
And let's take 2 shots at it. Oh, no bless, sorry.
Yeah. Oh, no worries. Still hits. Critical hit. Alright,
Oh.
so, yeah.
And then a second one.
Another hit.
And I am just going to 10, 30,
Alright, start swimming away.
35, 40, yeah.
Okay, Spencer, to you.
Okay, Spencer. He will charge forward next to Even Fang and charge this guy. He's still getting his legs back.
Yes, squeaky toy sound as he jet skis through the water and bounces off the creature's rubbery backside.
And he will take his second attack to smack
All
it.
right. That also makes a squeaky toy sound as it bounces off the creature's rubbery hide.
That's okay.
Okay, that's fine.
And that'll be his turn. He'll just kind of... Maybe the squeaking noise will deter the thing from hitting Even Fang and focusing on Spencer.
Alright, Skull, to you.
Alright, so yeah, as I emerge from the water, look around and see more allies than what was here before. Just gonna roar out triumphantly. I used it already to hold my sword straight up in the air.
Okay, sure,
And then
sure.
charge this frog. There. Back it. Attack delay.
Uh, 15 is gonna hit.
Alright, I'll make this a menacing attack.
Alright, it will try to make a wisdom saving throw. It is afeared. As it turns around and looks down at you, it sees your face, and let's be honest, Sinysys' face, and gets very scared. Someone has shrunk its master.
Back again. Oh. Ooh. Alright. We'll pretend like we just attacked once and we're done.
Okay, sure. Alright, and then to make Spencer feel better, you use the hilt of your blade on its stomach to make a squeaky toy noise.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Dogram, to you.
Alright, so I'm gonna swim up 5, 10, 20, 25, and kind of cheer on Evan Fang and And I'm gonna make a attack against it.
Alright.
18.
18's gonna hit. Takes 13 damage. Plus 4 more
Plus
fire
4
damage. Alright, the
And then-
creature does resist fire, but that's alright, still takes some of it.
Oh, well, it's a good thing you said that. That's the turn.
Alright. As this ginormous ass creature's turn comes up, you hear the slow bloop 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 of legendary actions. The creature is frightened. The best thing it can do with the thing it is frightened of is eat it. So it's going to try and eat Skull. Alright, here we go, Skull. This is with disadvantage. For you. Uh, 26.
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
It launches that long ass tongue. It hits you like a frog, and then pulls you right up into its mouth and swallows you down.
Weaker from the inside. Obviously.
That's true. That's true. Obviously. All right. It has some tentacle attacks as well, so it's going to use a tentacle on. It's still afraid because technically, yeah, it's still frightened. This is disadvantaged against Fireforge tentacles, like Fireforge's favorite comics. Oh, good thing Skull made it afraid. It does not critically tentacle grab you. And we'll say Sweet Spencer, since you are honking furiously to drag its attention. There we go. 21 for 26. Alright, and that is the creature's turn. It lets out a tremendous croaking roar that sort of makes all the water around it kind of vibrate out, and some of the buildings and boardwalks shake from its volume. Pharos, to you.
Alright, I'll use my last spell. I'll use Shadow Moil one more time.
Alright.
And I'll run up here and start whacking. Like, I'll jump up on Spencer like a trampoline. Whack him.
Okay. Spencer makes another squeaky toy noise as you launch yourself off of his back. Flying through the air, the background disappears and is replaced by anime speed lines the opposite color of light.
It's all inverted.
But do you have any action economy left, or are you just mid-jump at this point?
Yeah, I'm mid-jump, but yeah.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah.
are you moiling, or are you attacking? Or is moiling a
I'm
bonus?
I'm moiling, sorry. I forgot that I can't.
Oh, okay.
Attack after.
Alright, no problem. You hear from the boardwalk, it looks cool, though. You look really cool. And another crossbow bolt is fired.
Down in the lair, Tari is like already working on a song about the battle, and they're imagining how cool it would be if Pharos trampolined off of Spencer into the thing with the tentacles.
Unfortunately, a 13 does not get through its rubbery hide. As its turn ends, the creature is going to use legendary action, and it is going to try and tentacle grab that sweet boy Thogrim again. This is still at disadvantage, though. 26 for 24. It grabs at you and begins to fling you around, just, like you're, like so. All
Well,
right.
that sounds fun.
Okay. So you definitely up off out of the water at this point. Okay. Ebenfang is gonna fly over. Well, let's see if he gets his breath weapon back. 5 or 6. No. Alright, he's gonna fly over to you, Thogrim, and he sees that this thing is probably too big, but it also reads the ability. It says it only has a DC 16 escape check. He's gonna try to pull you free. He does not. As his turn ends, the creature is going to reach out. Yeah, the creature's going to reach out and try and grab him with a tentacle.
Oh no.
21 for 29 hits. Did Ebenfang partake of your heroic healing, or?
If he was low, he could have. I mean,
Okay.
I would have foregoed my.
Oh, okay. Then
Well,
yeah. Then if so, then he's still up.
Yeah, I mean, if he was going up, everybody that was going up was going to take 25.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
fair
'cause-
enough.
Yeah.
So then he is still going. That brings us to Illyria.
All right, I will move my hunter's mark to it.
All right.
And let's take 2 shots at it.
That is definitely going to hit. Plus your hunter's mark.
Hunter's mark.
All right.
And a second one. Oh, I'm so nervous.
All right, that is going to hit. Okay. Anything else from Illyria?
Yeah, I'll move back more.
Okay. As your turn ends, it will use a legendary action to swallow Thogro. So it just stuff up in its mouth, and you slide down into its belly, and you bump into a familiar Dragonborn as the two of you are in its stomach, drowning in acid. It is you are blinded unless you brought a light source with you. Yeah, and you guys are down there together. It's lovely. Spencer, to you.
All right, Spencer.
Everyone's getting eaten but you, buddy. I ran out of legendary actions. I'm sorry.
Spencer is going to maul him, hopefully.
Okay. Spencer, how does he die?
Oh my gosh! Okay, wait. He's going to kind of like claw at his belly with both of his paws, and then grip it with his mouth and tear it open.
All right.
So that way my 2 buddies spill out and they all have acid all over them.
Well, Dr. Spencer, I'm pleased to announce that you have delivered twins. They burst forth from the creature's ruptured stomach.
Mid-animation.
It's beautiful. All right, with the major threat defeated and the other dragon down, it is only a matter of time before the Rathroxus, seeing that you have escaped, realize the significance of that. They begin to flee into the swamps and are chased down, gunned down, and shot down as they attempt to flee. The people of Daggerford, the people of Saltmarsh, and the people of the Sorial tribes show no mercy or compassion for the Rathroxus.
Neither does Illyria.
Yeah, I was going to say, someone's gunning them down. But you have routed them. Slash wiped them out completely. Their god creature dead. Their most powerful guardian defeated. It is over. You watch as sort of the shock and surprise of victory overtakes the people, and they all begin to cheer and huzzah. They turn their attentions towards the center of the lake, and they cheer and huzzah you fine folk as well.
Let's get you guys to shore, I guess.
Lift whispers to you, Illyria, that
Yeah, I sort of told Gellin the whole plan, so...
God, thank goodness you did.
Yeah, well, you know, it's all part of spying on you, so... See? Being spied on isn't bad.
No, it's turned out really, really resourceful. Thank you.
all right. So
Sorry,
now...
I'm just gonna...
And so
Yeah.
as I come up, like I will cast a series of minor illusions, that are like kind of like fire, like the Gandalf fireworks at the Hobbit party.
All right, fair enough, fair enough. You guys swim up with the princess in tow. All right, and everybody just sort of kind of collapses where they stand or sit as they try and figure this out. The princess is going to stay in the water because it's easier on her legs. And she just kind of mermaids around with her tail. The people are in awe that she has survived and that she is still alive. And there is a great rejoicing amongst the Soriel people.
I will also give her a healing potion,
Okay.
just in case.
Okay.
Kind of hand it to her, and if she wants to take it, she can.
She'll totally take it. She hurts really bad. Both her legs have been horribly destroyed. Yeah. It brings her some comfort as she floats there. All right. From the shore to the south, Gellin gives you a wave and a bro nod, and begins helping the rest of his peeps sort of clean up the mess, as it were. All right. This lady flies over, and she says, Salt Bois of Saltmarsh, Lady Daggerford, and Lady Owl send their regards.
What does Lady Owlin say? I miss our correspondences.
You see this figure throw their head back in a long laugh, and she says, "Oh, you must be her hobgoblin gigolo. Oh, yes. She talks about you frequently when she's in her cups.
Uh-huh.
Take a well-deserved rest, heroes."
Oh. He
And she
prepares
flies
himself,
off to supervise.
yeah, for nighttime activities.
Thorgrim's just backstroking in the water, kind of just floating around.
Yeah, I think I'm just laying in the water too. Just I just come over to
Wait,
Thorgrim,
Thorgrim,
covered
are
in
your
spit.
skirts like floating open, like out of the water? And you're
Like
just
a
like
mermaid.
reaching-
It's like a mermaid.
Also, are you wearing your armor while you're doing this, Thorgrim?
Yeah, I have a ring of swimming, so I'm good.
Oh, okay.
Just float around.
It's magic.
Nice.
All right, Pharos, you feel a strange and uncomfortable, but maybe not unpleasant feeling as you realize that Luck and Eben Fang are both giving you a hug. The uncomfortable part is because Eben Fang is gnawing on your leg, so there is some acid damage happening, but it's nothing to write home about.
It's, nothing you don't need to worry about.
Yeah, you got this tanking thing down. Minus the dying being thrown in a lake of acid. But honestly, that slowed her down quite a bit. So
Thorgrim's just gonna stroke by and like giggle.
Well, these guys won't let me die no matter how many times it takes. So, but
That is true.
Skull, you feel someone grab your hand. It is the princess. She look over at you and she smiles.
Yeah, Skull does his best to smile back, making sure no one else is looking.
And she says to you in a low voice,
this one has kept our eggs a secret. I would never let her have them.
Aw. I am glad you can rest.
all right. So, I guess you guys probably want loot, maybe? Is that a thing that people do after they fight a dragon?
yes,
Yeah, I would
don't know about
definitely-
you guys. I'm going back down.
Maybe?
The final
I've
victory
got-
of the dragon, it's all covered in acid. We have to like
Yeah. This is a long extraction process of mage hands and all that jazz, but it will eventually happen.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
I'd honestly care more about like what's gonna happen to the people here, but you know,
Oh, for sure. More than
Let's go
likely, more than likely they will take over this village because it's a really nice spot, and they don't have to
Nice.
live in an underground burrow anymore to hide from their enemies because their enemies have been defeated.
Well, I would say I would spend as much time as needed to harvest the body.
Okay.
Even going through exhaustion, because I do have tireless now, so I can get rid of it on an
Wave it away.
action.
Oh, nice,
Wow.
nice.
Tari
Okay.
like works alongside Illyria, like trying to copy whatever she's doing, and then like Illyria just keeps working, and 26 hours in, Tari is just like, I can't do this either.
Okay. Now, I
Well,
am gonna make my apologies ahead of time. It was seeded into the information you had that she pretty much bankrupted herself trying to, set up this here ritual to go and eat all them souls and get hella powerful, whatever. So,
Yeah.
I mean, what's left? This is just her chump change that she had laying around. Okay. So, it's all written down, so you just listen. You don't have to write it down unless you want to. As you count out the coin, counting the gold and platinum, she had no silver and no copper. There was 30,000 gold and 2,000 platinum, which is 20,000 gold worth of platinum, so 50,000 gold in coins. There is a belt. The belt looks like a WWE championship belt. It is adorned with imagery of cloud giants. Even without detecting magic, those of you sensitive to magic know that this is a legendary magical item. Just, chilling underneath 50,000 gold pieces. There are 3 diamonds, each worth 500 gold. There is an eye patch with a mock eye made out of blue sapphire and moonstone. An art piece worth 1,500 gold. There is a scrimshaw skull with jewels embedded in it. It apparently is a troll skull. It is an art piece worth 2,500 gold. There is a giant skull. Oh, sorry. It is a giant's scrimshawed acid-etched spinal column, which has been studded with moonstones. It is a grisly art piece that is worth 3,000 gold pieces. There is a platinum bracelet with a sapphire worth 500 gold. There is also a magical glaive. A bundle of magical arrows. A shadowy looking cloak. Some super dope ass armor that looks like it was made by dwarves. Let's see. And then of course there's actually the stuff from her body. Which, if you were looking to do, would take a while. We're talking like 8+ hours or more. Things in the dragon. Her meat, based on her shadowy properties, not recommended to eat the meat. Amongst her teeth, there are... let's see. Now, keep in mind, when I say that there's X number of something, these are the number of something that, quote-unquote, contain the essence of the creature. It could be used for meaningful crafting, right? We're not going to say that the monster only had 12 teeth in its mouth, but, it's a little video gamey, but it also is
the best teeth make the best stuff.
Yeah. Alright, so there are 15 teeth. There's 15 or 2d12. These teeth can be used to craft acid arrows. One-use arrows that deal 1d6 extra acid damage. Her bones contain enough material that you could craft dragon bone weapons from them, which is pretty cool. The quantity of dragon bones for this crafting is 6 units of dragon bone. The biggest, nastiest spine along her back contains the essence of her magic and can be used to craft a dragon wand. Her scales, and there's a substantial amount, Keep in mind that scales are different than hide. Scales are the parts of the body that have kind of built up and are more armored than the rest. Hide is more like a leathery type, finer scales. These are the bigger, chunkier scales. Her scales can be crafted into dragon scale mail, and due to the shadowy nature of her, it can either be crafted to give resistance to necrotic or acid. She has her breath weapon pouch, which is a highly dangerous thing. If you want to mess with it, we will actually have to do some checks, or you may blow yourself up. Her wings, despite their tattered appearance, retain much of her magic. Keep in mind, scientifically, a dragon could never fly, so the wings are very magical. You could take the membrane from both wings to create a cloak of dragon flight, or you could make 2 cloaks of resistance, either necrotic or acid. There are... Let's see... 7 vials of shadow flux. This is instead of her blood. As an action, you can throw a vial of shadow flux up to 30 feet away. It will shatter and turn into a 15-foot radius of darkness. Or you could drink it, becoming shadowy, and gaining advantage on stealth checks while made in dim light or darkness.
Crash, what does a cloak of dragon fight do?
It's so cool, but I've got to finish reading everything before I tell you.
Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. All right, and then Black Dragon Claws. Let's see. All right, there are 8 Black Dragon Claws. The Black Dragon Claws can be crafted into daggers that always deal an extra 1d6 acid damage. Nice. All right. Both of her fangs were intact. Fangs are different than teeth. These could be crafted into short swords or spears. They, like the daggers and the arrows, deal an extra 1d6 acid damage. All right. Then there is her hide. This can be crafted into a set of light armor. Crafting this stuff does, of course, have cost and takes time and all that kind of stuff. You would have resistance to acid or necrotic. When you craft it, you decide. When wearing it, there is enough hide to create 3 sets of armor. That is how big she was. And then, item unique to black dragons is her lung tissue. All right. Both her lungs are serviceable. You could eat them. And if you do, you gain the amphibious trait for 24 hours. All right. And finally, there is her heart. Her tiny black shriveled heart. It's not really tiny. It's pretty fucking big. You could go on a quest that is not covered by the scope of this campaign. That's always nice legalese and disclaimer talk. And have it crafted into a dragon stone, which is an artifact of great power, and would essentially give you access to her. The core of her power. Alternately, you could eat it. And if one person eats the entire heart, a process that will take 10 minutes, you will gain some random shit related to her powers. So, yeah. Let me open up the thing and tell you what the dragon cloak does. And am I assuming that you guys are going to ritual cast identify on these items?
Yeah.
Okay. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
I start eating the heart.
What?
Do you
No,
really?
no. Wait,
Yeah,
are you guys
Damn,
even awake
dude.
after all of these hours that I'm harvesting?
I rolled an Arcana. I was doing an Arcana check and I rolled a natural 20, so I'm gonna eat it.
Okay, well, it takes 10 minutes, and only one person could eat it. So if anybody is opposed to this, you may want to speak up.
I would like, yeah. I mean, I want to eat the heart, but
I would
still want to eat the heart.
honestly, in all fairness, I would treat it like any other piece of loot. And I, as the arbiter of the game, am going to say that I will not allow it until it is agreed upon by the group who is going to consume it, if anyone. So you can announce your intentions to eat it, Nikolai, but
All right.
I'll tell you honestly and plainly,
yeah.
it's a super douchey move to just start eating it.
All
So,
right.
okay.
Okay. I would like
That
to.
is it. That is the equivalent of looting something in early WoW and then quitting out
Yeah.
of the party.
Yeah.
That's
I would.
super shit move. Super shit
All right.
move. All right.
Okay.
So,
I think it's covered.
all right. I'm looking up the dragon cloak. So you guys could totally discuss though. Like this is, part of D&D is figuring out what you're gonna do with all this stuff. This is why the most successful adventuring parties already have loot stuff sorted out in their charter. But I don't know what's going on with the Salt Bois.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
You guys are getting loot?
You
You
guys
guys
are getting paid for this? What's in this contract?
All right.
I mean, I'll update the
I would-
inventory with everything once we're
Bought
done.
all my stuff.
I would like to taste dragon heart. I recognize this might be a thing that other people would also like to taste.
Illyria will wipe her brow and gently place the heart on the floor. Everything's all nice and organized. She's gonna be a little bit defensive over all the stuff that she's harvested. Just because she put a lot of hard work into it.
Start putting in like crates and like carrying it in the skirt.
You should get the giant belt though. I think either Skull or Thogrum or.
Put it off. I mean, if there's more stuff, I was gonna wait, and he said he was gonna write it out anyway, so I'll update the inventory with everything. We can talk about.
Yeah, it basically just takes your strength to like 27.
Oh shit! Really?
But if your strength is already 27, it doesn't do
good.
anything. So it makes you yoked.
That's the document for her body. And here is the document for her loot. The one thing I can't tell you about is this shadowy cloak, because it's too shadowy and special. Wink. It's cursed. It's a cursed cloak. But you have to deal with it to figure out what it does. So.
Well, I feel hungry after dealing with dragon. Does anyone else wish to?
Hold on.
So my recommendation here is, I know it's a little early. I'm not going to call the session, but we can certainly call the session as far as streaming goes, and then you guys can kind of figure out what to do with this, because this is a lot of loot. So I don't know if you want to do it actively or keep playing and then figure it out during the week, but I kind of feel like while everybody's here would be the best time for you guys to sort of start parsing it out and figuring out what you want. So
yeah, I guess you can haul everything back to town, and if it's like keep it in a cooler.
Illyria, the best thing that you could probably do is it would have been down in the lair in that sort of dry open area alongside the Bahir. I mean, hell, you could probably carve up the Bahir too if you wanted to. I mean, he's a little withered and beat up from all those ghost life drains or whatever, but something to think about. All right, so let me get that link over to you guys for the other stuff. Hold on, I'm making sure the commenting's turned on. All right, there we go. Either way, Well done.
Crash.
yeah.
Sorry, I just have a question. Like, so before we like waste our time for a lot of this stuff to have it made, like realistically, we probably don't have 60 days left to play
no way.
of
Yeah.
game time.
Oh
you know what I mean?
no,
Like,
totally, yeah. So more than likely, you could trade or sell this stuff for monies, and then you'd have money to purchase magic items with from the available magic item shops. So
okay. Yeah, more likely it's just gonna be better to just sell it. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
You can just throw
but some of
more
the
money
stuff
at it.
you could knock out pretty quickly. And remember, this is 9 days if one person is working on it. So if you had like 2 people working together, they could craft them faster, kind of thing. So if you were after some of this stuff, you could do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically, just like the olden days, if you kill an ancient dragon, you're pretty much set for life because the money that they hoard plus the value of their parts. I mean, that you retire off of that thing. Like.
Yeah.
The Hobbit, where they're like, we take out Smog, we're like set for life kind of thing. I mean, that's where that whole trope comes from. Is from that. That dragons are just so wealthy that just kind of sets you for life. All right.
The power punch arrow is hilarious looking, by the way. Like this power.
Oh, it's like straight up like Green Arrow, right?
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah. There are. Well, does it say how many arrows there are? There are 16 arrows. Here, I'll add that
arrows, they're not bolts.
Well, what I do
with
with D&D is arrows work for bolts and arrows, and sling bullets work for guns and slings.
Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, magical ammunition becomes too specific. So.
I like this down at the bottom, Crash, that it says, "What if they monster hunter her?"
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I have the second document. So.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you would, honestly. I was like, but I figured you would, so that's why there's a second document. But yeah, some pretty sweet loots up in here. So there we go. I'll just add a comment over here.
It has to be medium armor, doesn't it?
For what?
Armor of the Mender.
You are a medium creature.
But it's a medium armor. It's not like heavy armor, though.
Oh, yeah. It only has that AC 16, yeah.
That means I'd have to lose some AC.
I don't know about that.
Don't do it.
Well, Crash might have.
There is a paladin in the party.
Oh, yeah.
And there is, yeah.
This is Crash's way to get to finally land some hits. I know what I'll do. I'll entice him to lower his armor class.
No, this bonus action guy makes some good stuff. So I was like, yeah, let's throw some of this stuff in there.
No,
because
cool.
the standard DM's guide stuff, you see that stuff all the time. So, and there is the shadowy cloak that I can't provide you any information about.
Oh, can I identify that, by the way, Crash?
Yep, sure. It's a shadowy cloak that makes you good at stealth. Wink. Just put it on and everything will be fine. Keep in mind that identify does not reveal cursed items.
Cursed, yeah.
Yeah.
Turn into a puddle of shadow.
Not cursed. Hashtag.
Will it consume an attunement slot?
It will. Yeah, it will.
Wait, so you can't unattune to?
It's probably
some cursed items. Yeah, you won't be able to unattune.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bummer. I mean, I do it if you didn't have to attune.
Unattune from most cursed stuff. You can unattune if A, you survive whatever it did to you. B, you keep your mental facilities and want to be parted from it. And then C, you get somebody to cast Remove Curse. The curse won't uncurse the item, but it'll uncurse you so you can take it off.
Yeah, I have Remove Curse loaded just because
yeah.
In order to remove those living gloves, I have to basically decurse myself.
Oh, gotcha. All right. Well, any other questions about loots? I would certainly say that keep in mind the racial ability of lizard folk is basically arts and crafts with dead bodies. So I will say that if there are particular items that you want to have made from her body, the lizard folk, of course, indebted to you for saving their civilization, and princess will certainly put all of their effort into making it for you much faster than the listed times. So I'm not saying that they'll be able to make everything because their numbers are diminished and they got to rebuild their society and all that jazz. But they'll certainly do it if there's certain items you'd love to have made. All right. So if there's any questions about what does this item do that's listed or what does that item do, I put the Cloak of Dragonflight down here. It's pretty amazing. While wearing this cloak, you speak a command word to transform into a pair of dragon wings on your back. They remain in this form for 6 hours or until you speak the command word again. The wings grant you a flight speed of 60, resistance to acid or necrotic, depending on what you choose. But once you use this ability, you can't use it until next dawn, which is pretty hype.
Oh,
Yeah.
about
So-
the
It's pretty
glyph
cool.
to glaive. Does the debuff keep stacking? Like-
In 5e, effects do not stack if they are generated by an ability of the same name.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, I
But
thought that
let me
glaive
see.
was super cool.
Yeah. It would say specifically if it could stack in the description. Otherwise, it counts as this rip and tear ability, so it wouldn't stack because it's the same exact ability twice, sort of thing.
Okay.
But here, it says right here, each time you hit, the damage is increased. So it's telling you that it's stacking it.
Right.
Yeah,
I just
just
didn't want to
know
make
that
sure
like
that.
Yeah.
Like the Sword of Wounding, I think it does stack.
Yeah, but then because it's still a single effect, a single medicine check would stop all of the bleeding. It's not like they're each a separate instance of bleeding. If that
Okay.
makes sense.
That's
Yeah.
what I was wanting to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, that's super. I think I'll take that. I'd like that glaive if anyone doesn't want the glaive.
You should take it.
I think you're the only one that's
That's the only
glavy.
one yeah. Well, there's
Which
not
is
a.
glaive
the only
master
o-
feat or whatever. Yeah, take it.
The only other person who could use it is Skull, because it says required by a barbarian fighter or paladin.
Oh,
Crash, can we identify the other item? Maybe.
Which other item?
Oh, the thing that the heart.
Oh, identify it?
Yeah.
I mean, that if you went on a long quest that would encompass like its own campaign, essentially, you could create a dragon stone, and the dragon stone would essentially, upon being attuned / consumed, would make you into a half dragon of the type that the ancient dragon's heart was taken from. But this is again, it's outside the scope of this campaign. Eating the heart, as I've already said, would give you a random ability and in the dragon's wheelhouse.
Okay.
Mhm.
Cool.
Yep.
That makes
So
sense.
there's no guarantee on what it would be. And you would only get you would just get the one ability. So you might end up with acid resistance, you might end up with necrotic resistance, you might end up growing dragon wings permanently, you might end up growing dragon scales on your body. And so on and so forth. You might end up being able to cast darkness 3 times per day or something. Like it's kind of a crapshoot, but yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense.
So, and only the hearts of ancient dragons can be crafted into a dragon stone or provide these benefits. It's still very trendy to eat the heart of a dragon, but until they've reached ancient age category, it doesn't really do anything.
Yeah.
So, except maybe give you indigestion. I don't know. So, all right. So, any other questions about all this fat loots? Your allies, of course, in no way, other than Luck of the Draw, who wants a shitload of money. They don't want. This is your thing. So, Gallon finishes here and then immediately returns to Saltmarsh. He does not have time to stick around. The people who have come from Daggerford do hang out longer and try to offer aid, but they are sort of kind of dealing with like a hag issue in Daggerford, but they assure you that they have it under control, especially now that they don't need to worry about the Rathroxus. Oof. Sorry if that came in too loud. All right. Yeah, the silence was killing me. I've gotten so used to having background music. All right. Also, Illyria, I mean, there is this creature here, but the lizard folk would love to eat this creature to celebrate their newfound victory and independence here in the swamp. So, is that okay if they eat this giant frog?
Yeah, I think I would be so focused on the dragon for
okay.
many
fair enough.
hours. I don't even think I would.
Oh yeah,
have time to go
8 hours. 8 hours minimum to carve her up. Like
Yeah,
8 hours
yeah.
minimum. Yeah, you are so covered in shadow ichor by the time you're done that you're almost transparent. Like it's
Skull
crazy.
would be there to help you out though, if you needed to move heavy stuff or like something, or
Oof.
right also collecting trophies to make like stuff for everyone.
Sure to take some of the ichor and wipe it on Skull's face so he can be just like me.
All right. Yeah, it's really weird. Like when you wipe it on him, it's like looking into like a starry galaxy void. He just kind of looks like semi-transparent wherever he gets the ichor on him. Also, that Arcana check from Nikolai combined with your efforts of carving her up, she is a shadow dragon. One of the things you realize after the fact is that a shadow dragon in dim light or darkness has resistance to almost all damage. If you had not been dropping those daylight spells, I don't know if you would have done it. Probably would have done it, maybe. I don't know. But the daylight spells effectively like shut down the majority of her powers. Before that, she was able to, like a shadow monk, teleport from shadow to shadow, which is how she was getting around the dungeon so fast. Yeah, so very tough creature. You guys did a very good job. You should be very proud of yourselves. I try not to run easy dragons. So if you tell people that you beat an ancient black shadow dragon, I hope that they understand that you guys worked super hard to do it, and not that you just sort of dice whipped it into submission. Oof. All right.
Yeah, that was really a fun fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry it lasted so long, but like an ancient dragon is just so beef and it has so many resources, and also sort of pulled the whole dungeon down on it.
Yeah.
But I can't say that it would have been better to fight her outside, because outside it would have been harder to pin her down with the daylight spells. And she would have been able to just teleport to any shadowy area nearby and escape and get her breath weapon back and just sort of, yeah, like honestly I think in her lair was your best shot, and you guys took it, and even without Hero's Feast you made it happen. So that was awesome. It was super awesome.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Nice, fast paced, and
Yeah.
a little bit scary, but
It was
yeah,
scary.
it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, there was a few times where I was like, oh wow, that's gonna be that. That's why I went and looked up all the spells that she was casting, because I was like, some of those spells are like insane. And then that's where I was learning about like line of effect and line of sight and all this other kind of stuff. And that's why I was like, yeah, she definitely dealt way more damage to them with spells than she should have. Oh, but still, really well done. I was sitting on one last trump card. She wanted to turn one of the Dragonborns into a zombie, using Dance Macabre or whatever, or I don't know, English, or there's the other one, Finger of Death. The problem with Finger of Death is you don't get, it's not really as good as it sounds, because Finger of Death doesn't actually kill you, so it only turns you into a zombie if it kills you. So like the only time that Finger of Death ever works against PCs is if the PCs are on their last death save. So it's like a really hard one to actually get it to work. It'll drop people to 0 health like nobody's business.
Oh, but it has to kill.
It has to kill. That's
wow,
right. It has to kill. Yeah,
I thought you just shot someone and they come back as a zombie.
Nope. Against NPCs it's great, but against PCs it's not.
That's
not
right.
very good. Yep.
Wow. What was Macabre?
That one is
Rises
just any
corpses?
corpses nearby. She just brings them immediately up as skeletons and zombies. So, which she did have this nice collection of bones just in case, but they all got like burnt up real bad by that wall of fire. So I wasn't really going to let her bring too many after the smashing and the burning. So it would have been an entire round just to bring Pharos back, and that was like, at that point. So, whoa, wow. I'm just happy that it's over. Because like
wait, there's
it's
more.
it's well, no, the campaign's not over, but I'm happy that you were able to finish this fight. And I will tell you, if you had not dealt with her here, you would have had double boss fight because she would have shown up at the end of the campaign.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So if you had kept putting her off till the end, when you guys went to finish, like she would have been there to do her thing, and then you would have had to deal with that on top of yeah. So so it all worked out. Now next week you could just go hang out with mermaids.
Yay!
Oh,
Yeah.
you sing for us?
Friendly.
Yeah, the mermaids are friends of Gellin, you know, so they're like part of the pack. They call him the Sea Wolf. So Thogrim can entertain them with his dog puns.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Do I get a nickname for bringing down Sinysys?
Oh, I mean, for sure, for
Unlocked
sure.
title.
I'm gonna have to stew on it because I want to come up with a good one. Unless your party members come up with a better one, and then that will be the one that goes into effect. But if a cool one has not been suggested by next week, I will have one ready for you, similar to the Salt Bois situation. So.
Before we decide on Illyria's nickname, I just have to say that I find Thogrim's dog puns repugnant.
Oh,
Love it.
wow.
That's where I should just end the stream.
Wow.
Just cut, hard cut right there.
Just throw up a technical difficulties slate after that pun. All right. Okay. So, yeah, next week I guess we'll plan on doing the mermaids. All that I have left for you is helping the mermaids and dealing with a giant great old one who's going to come and try to eat all the sandwiches out of her lunchbox. So, yeah, we are kind of heading towards the finale here. Not anytime soon, but pretty soon. So, take the week, figure out how you're going to divide up loot. Tell me if there is, once you've made your decision, or as you're making your decision, let me know if there are items that you want the lizard folk to make, because they will speed up the time significantly, because this is their entire species' racial ability is making shit out of dead things. And so they will help you craft dragon parts. The only part that cannot be crafted is the dragon stone, because again, that's a whole thing. So figure it out, divvy it up, at me if you have any questions for me. And wow. All right. Anybody have any announcements before we adjourn?
Do we know if the shops have been reset? Like, or if they will be soon?
They should be reset. Yeah, your cousins just reset them the other day. So, yep, they are reset.
I'll also say, so for roll, for extra life crash.
Yeah.
I think Liz and I are gonna be playing. So if y'all wanna
For sure.
pay for us, or if you wanna make our lives harder, you should definitely do so.
Oh yeah, that's right. You guys
Yeah.
can donate to help them directly, or you can donate to help the monsters, or you could donate to hinder them directly. Just when you make your donation, let me know what the donation is for, or if you want to keep it a secret, make the donation and then message me with what you want the donation to go towards. So, we did have a guy one year that his own dungeon master paid like $150 to have him murdered over and over and over again. So,
I'm just gonna pay to have fireballs cast on any
just
random
constantly.
spots.
Every 6 seconds, a fireball. So
Be very nice to Skull this year. I felt like he was very.
oh man, that Care Bear last year. Oh,
Yeah, he was
that was
poorly
Terry.
treated.
Terry was after him. Terry was after him.
Oh
with
yeah,
that
I
Care
knew
Bear.
that.
So be nice to
Psychological.
Skull this year.
Or
Oh, one guy paid for a $1 Tarrasque last year. That was pretty exciting.
that was
It
adorable.
was fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, so donations for the kids, hey y'all.
Yeah, for sure. And what else? Lots of games being hosted on the server now. So if you're ever looking for games, there is a channel for games listings. So there's a lot of cool people trying to run games. If you want to be one of those cool people running a game, post up there, let me know, or let one of the mods know, and we'll get you a channel so that you can run some games. West Marches of Chult, still a thing. It claims to be deadly, but I've only seen 2 deaths so far, so I'm not really sure. But, if you want to hang out in Chult, it's an amazing setting. It's like a subsetting of Forgotten Realms. That's jungles and dinosaurs and monsters. And I think Will basically just dumped Monster Hunter all over it on top of everything else. So it's pretty crazy. Only one shot I'm running this month is Hero Quest. I'll be running 2 one-shots next month. I'm doing like a contest for getting to 2,000 YouTube subscribers. So the winner of the contest will get to pick what the one-shot is. And then I'm going to run it, and then I'll open up the other 4 slots to anybody that wants to join. It'll probably be an Extra Life-based thing, so like an Extra Life donation to participate. And then in November, we're going to have Extra Life. It's going to be crazy. So. All right. Hope everybody has a great week. Stay healthy. Stay safe. Congratulations again on your amazing victory over this ancient Black Shadow Dragon. And I'll talk to you later.
Thank you,
I appreciate it,
Crash.
Crash. Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you.
All right. Night.
Nice work,
Oh,
everybody.
that's good.
Bye.
Yeah.
We're not dead yet.
Yeah. All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
All right.